Going on? How you doing?
What up, JD? Where are you from?
Yo, yo.
I'm from Louisiana.
All right. What brings you up, JD?
So, I see your prompt. I would like to ask you, who has the highest child solicitation rate in America?
100% it's white people.
Okay.
But JD, what I don't get is there's not one category of crime, including that one,
And
where
who has the
black.
highest
Wait, hold
crime
on,
rate in
JD,
America?
JD, JD. Why are you talking when I'm talking?
I'm
Okay,
listening.
there's not one line of crime. Whenever you look at every single FBI report where black people are committing said crime at 13% or less. So
Per
you can say,
capita, yeah.
hold on, Chief, hold on 1 second, okay, please. But JD, so why is that? You come up here and say, well, who does this more? Who does that more? Yeah, 100%. But
Mhm.
once again, there's not one crime where black people are committing less than their population percentage. Why is that, JD?
Maybe because a lot of Black Americans live in impoverished areas. That's a fact. And what does poverty become a factor of?
Okay,
Crime.
so
I'll
you're
explain.
saying,
Go ahead.
are you saying that poverty is a reason why black people commit a lot of crime?
There's
It's,
poverty all over the
it's
world, not
hold
just in
on,
black
hold
communities,
on,
brother.
hold on, hold on.
Black people aren't the
Is
only
crime more
All
poverty.
active
right,
in
Chief. Hold,
impoverished
Chief, I'll bring you
areas?
back up. I'll bring you back up, Chief. I
Is
appreciate you.
is crime
Um,
more is
Go
crime
ahead.
more active in impoverished areas or in wealthier areas?
I don't know. Where does it? Where
Okay,
can I
so
see
I'll let
these?
you know. It's
Wait, where
it's
can I
more.
see these studies?
You can go Google it. It's more
Oh,
prevalent
so the old
in
trust me,
impoverished
bro.
areas.
Google
That
it.
is a fact.
Okay,
And the
so
fact that Black Americans, most Black Americans are in a impoverished area is a fact. Also, what is another fact is if you want to go, hey, gang violence, this gang violence, that, woo, 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 this smugs, this,
but you
um,
came up here
the
talking about how
United
white people
States.
commit a specific crime more. That doesn't make
I hear
sense.
you. I hear you. I'm just
But
presenting you
you've
some facts.
changed your tone
Yeah,
within 2 minutes here.
I hear you. So the United States government, and this is a known fact, um, put shipments of GUNs and smugs in low impoverished Black communities. That is a fact. Well, no one
Okay.
told you to go touch them. No one told you to go do this. See, here's the thing. In a impoverished area, again, crime is prevalent.
But to
When
be
you add
fair, whenever you
slugs and
guys
guns to
make
that, what do you
the
get?
yeah, but what I don't get with the drug argument is more white people overdose on drugs every year.
Okay. I also said GUNs.
Okay.
So how do you explain that? How do you explain the United States government dropping guns and smugs in prevalent Black areas,
Okay, the drugs argument isn't
impoverished
going to work. It's
areas?
more white people
Oh Jesus!
die of drug overdose. So, what white people are putting guns in the hands of black people? I don't get that.
I said the United States government.
Okay, and where do I see that report?
Go Google it.
Oh,
It's
now Google
known.
it
If
again.
you're gonna,
The
if,
old go Google it.
no, if you're gonna debate, you should know these. That's simple. That is simple debate tactic. That's simple debate knowledge. If you're gonna
Yeah,
debate, you
the
should know that
simple
type of
debate
knowledge.
tactic is to spew a whole bunch of bullshit. Then, whenever I
That's
say, well, where
wait.
can I
So
verify what you're saying? Your answer is go Google it.
so that's
Like,
so
are
so
you
that's
fucking
bullshit.
kidding me, JD?
So the 50 people in a live, can anyone go and find where it says the United States government dropped GUNs and smugs in impoverished communities, prevalently Black impoverished communities?
Too funny, bro. I don't know. I don't get how
But but
how you guys pull this off.
but I hear
I
you though.
really
But
don't.
before I drop down, I would like you to say again that that is not true. So
JD,
the 50
I'm
people in
not
your
saying it's
lives can
not
call you a
true.
liar.
No, JD, I'm not saying it's not true. What I'm looking for is where can I verify what you're saying? That's all. That's all I want is where can I verify what you're saying? So if you want to go find it, then go find it and we'll go from there, okay? I don't know what to tell you, bruh. All right, C4. Where you from, C4?
From New York. I'm 19.
What's 19? What does that mean?
I'm 19 years old.
Oh, okay, cool. What brings you up,
Yeah.
kind sir?
Yeah, so with the evidence of what JD's talking about, I mean, I gotta talk about massacres. So, in Colombia, you had the U.S. government. They'll institute these things called death squads, and they will take entire villages, in Colombia and like literally
Well,
just
I'm not worried
massacre
about
them.
Colombia. What JD is saying that the white folk are taking guns and putting it
I
in
never
the
specified
hands
why
of
that's in
black
the
people.
United States
I
government.
mean, there is documented evidence of the U.S. Collaborating with Mexican cartels and funding those. I could get evidence for that. Yeah, that is
Okay, so
documented evidence.
okay, so where okay. Where can I find that the white folk are responsible for the black people?
I mean, okay, so I mean, so with what JD's talking about, right? So
Uh-huh.
it's just like if we're talking about gangs, right? So gangs in the U.S. or I guess in black communities, they kind of evolve throughout time. So in the 50s and in the 60s, gangs existed in black neighborhoods, but they weren't violent. It was just young kids fighting over nonsense. And essentially, the whole idea of it against that is the war on drugs, right? The war on drugs was kind of this manufactured thing because gangs in the black community or just generally did not have the money to get all of those drugs or those weapons to even fund themselves. So it's just the idea of obviously this thing was a manufactured, you know what I'm saying, ploy, a part of the Red Scare to, you know what I'm saying, just attack, you know what I'm saying, racialized people. Now,
Okay,
it's
so if you had to go in front of a judge, and I'm asking you or JD this, and you had to convince that judge that white people are putting guns in the black neighborhoods, how would you do so? What is your best evidence that you
okay.
have?
I mean, I think there was a specific quote
A
from,
quote?
yeah, okay, let me
Oh,
find
fuck
it.
me. All right, so far two lost motherfuckers. All right, let's go with number. Let's see if the third person up here. I clicked you. I don't know what happened. Free press, baby.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's up, Free Press? How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Hey, give me your thoughts. My two friends up here, they say that it's the white folk that are to blame for the black people
I
leading the
never
country
specified why
in
that's in
murder.
the United States government.
Oh, I'm sorry, the U.S. government. I'm so sorry. Even better. Free Press, do you agree with that or disagree with that?
That is a load of bullshit.
All right. I don't understand why they come up with this bullshit, to be honest. It does not make any sense to me. The drug argument that's very easily dispelled because unfortunately it's more white folk that are overdosing of drugs than the black people. So I just don't get the thought process.
Again, you're stuck on drugs. There's
Okay,
another
that's
word in
fine,
there
but I'm
too.
at okay, no problem. I shifted the focus to guns, and I've yet to see anything that proves what you're saying.
Again, you can go Google it.
Wait, you could go Google it. You just had a picture up. What did it say? What the fuck is going on this morning? Pep Talk.
Good morning.
Good morning, Pep Talk. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, your baby daddy?
Oh, I'm great. Are you here to give everybody a pep talk?
Hopefully, you host.
Oh, you're here to give me a pep talk. And why do I need a pep talk?
Biggest failures in the world. Number one, Muslims. Number two, Democrats. Number three, Black Americans. Why are they such failures? Why does each group deny, deflect, and lie? How do we
Wait,
fix
so
it?
you came up here to interrupt our conversation to practice your reading skills?
No, I'm answering your prompt. So let's start with the
Oh,
Muslims.
okay.
I don't think Muslim Americans are a problem. I think, and I know this may sound bigot of me. I think the Middle East Muslims are a problem. But again, this goes back to the American government. The American government in the 70s and 80s loaded them up with weapons, funded these illegal organizations that they call terrorists now, and then now we are to where we are with 2025 and 9/11 and all of these terrorist attacks. The Democrats. Oh my God, the Democrats. First of all, Bush, before Obama got in office, he was a complete failure to the economy. And then our Great Depression, I believe in 2005, 2006 came. So I don't know how you can say the Democrats are the problem when the Republicans will fucking melt our fucking economy and crash us out. And it's happening right now. It's happening. You're seeing it in
Yeah,
real
you're
time
crashing out.
happening.
That's what's
No,
happening.
let me finish.
What the
And
fuck?
then Black Americans. Da, 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 da. Now we're on my people. Let me explain something with my people. My people have been oppressed, abused, beaten, stolen land, we're talking about this after slavery, right? I'm not even talking about slavery. We're talking about right after the abolishment. Land stolen, hung, cities burnt down by your cousin's host, what else? Your great uncles and your great granddaddies, and which leads up to today. The oppression is complete now. The American government have us right where they want us. They needed someone to oppress. Unfortunately, it was Black Americans. And now we have the financial redlining. We have the injustices in the judicial systems. We have the fucking discrimination on a corporate level and again in the judicial system. So there's a lot of the atrocities of what took place yesterday is how we get to today with Black Americans.
All right,
And
so I
I,
let you go on there for a little
Can
bit.
I,
Just hear me
can I say
out for
something?
what? Go ahead, Free Press. Go. What do you
Let
got,
me say
sir?
something. Black Americans are so oppressed. You motherfuckers are getting out of prison. I'm sorry, you getting let back out on the street with 32 felonies. They allow you to go commit another crime, then you get right back out on the street. They gave you motherfuckers no cash bail, so you can get back out on the street because according to the Democrats, you are so poor you can't afford to get bail yourself out of jail when you do dumb shit. So they allow you to go back on the street to do more dumb shit and do more dumb shit. And then Donald Trump got to come in and get the feds involved just to get you motherfuckers behind bars. But you're so oppressed. Make that
Pep
make
talk.
sense.
can I
Pep talk.
respond?
Make it make sense. Pep talk.
Can I respond? Okay, so if you go back to the 19th, and see this again, you niggas don't know your fucking history. You
Oh
niggas want to sit up
no.
here and defend white folks when I say white folks host, no disrespect to you. I'm speaking about the American government host. You want to defend the American government when your black ass sat up here and watched what the American
You
government
didn't
did.
address.
Shut
Oh
the
Lord,
fuck up
have
and have
mercy.
some
You
fucking
didn't address.
self-control.
You didn't
Nigga,
address.
I
You
got the
didn't
floor now.
address.
I didn't interrupt you, you
You didn't
barbarian.
address.
Wait
You
your
didn't
turn.
address.
Wait
You
your
didn't address
fucking
anything.
wait your turn. I'll get on the
You
Democrats too
pimping out.
because they're not perfect, but
You
I'll get on
pimping
their ass
out.
too. Shut the oh my god. You fucking man, you beat on your wife. You have no self-control. Wait till I'm done. Wait
You
till I'm
pimping out.
done.
Just because he's interrupting your nonsense doesn't mean he beats on
Host,
his
I
wife.
didn't interrupt him. No, I waited till he was landed respectfully.
I mean, that's. I mean, whatever. I'm just saying, for you to sit there and
Okay.
say that, that's crazy.
No, okay, I'll get on the Democrats. I'm not there yet. If we
No,
go
no,
back
no, no. Focus on Black America. And
he
go, Pep Talk. Respond to him. Go ahead.
he hung up the Democrats, but I'll go back to Black Americans. First of all, when you want to sit up here and bring up Black people being locked up and in prison and all of this shit starts from a cycle of fucking oppression, you motherfucker. If you start after first of all, we went through a whole reconstruction of the Black family, right? The American government sat there and watched the Black family be mutilated, and then the Civil Rights Movement, and right after the Civil Rights Movement, what happened? Fucking drugs in our community, you fucking idiot, that the American government brought into our community. I mean, you know how they got these fucking pictures of Gaza where nations are dropping food over the people of Palestine? Same shit. I have a visualization of the American government dropping crack in the fucking black communities, right? And then after they dropped the crack in the black communities, they turned around and gave this War on Drugs Act. You know what the War on Drugs Act did? Fucking lock black men up at high disproportionate rate than white men. They could commit the same fucking time and black men got locked up more, gave longer sentences, gave longer fucking some of these black men are still fighting to get their fucking conviction rate turned over. And you know the things we get? Soon when the Clinton administration get in, they double down and call us fucking super predators. Meanwhile, me and host can commit the same crime. This his white ass to get the different fucking time. This did not start yesterday. Brother, we were oppressed before. It was a plan by the American fucking government, not a fucking conspiracy theory. It happened, and that's why we are in the situation that we are in today.
There should be a time limit where people say dumb shit. Real quick. Um, So she brought up a lot of lies. Let's talk about the war on drugs. Who y'all? It's like y'all talk like these like the government was just dropping Call of Duty care packages of cocaine in the middle of the damn neighborhood. Who the fuck bought the drugs to the community? Wasn't no damn CIA agents. You motherfuckers make documentaries about these gangsters, such as Frank Lucas, such as Freeway Ricky Ross, to the point you have a rapper named Rick Ross who who glorifies selling drugs in his music, and y'all call that the Black American experience or whatever the fuck y'all call it these days. You have Maserati Rick. You have the best friends from out of Detroit. You have all of these famous drug dealers that you people put on a pedestal that made millions of dollars selling to the very black men that you are sitting up here trying to defend for. Our black men are going back and forth to prison because we're so oppressed. These same men that I just mentioned made millions of dollars selling raw cocaine to these lower level drug dealers. That'll be your brothers, your cousins, your cousin's boyfriend's husband, whatever the hell case may be. All of these people that were lower level drug dealers got it from the ones that were the black people that were making millions of dollars off of it. I want everybody to go Google how did Frank Lucas, how did Maserati Rick, how did Big Meech, keep in mind, Big Meech just got out of prison. Y'all was kissing his ass when he got out of prison. Like he's some fucking martyr of the black community. As soon as he got out of prison, man, Big Meech free, y'all. He was the very one selling these drugs to the black community, but y'all put him on a fucking pedestal. Y'all even went out y'all way to make sure that y'all tune in to the TV show BMF, the Black Mafia Family. Keep in mind, y'all, she's
All
talking
right, free
about the
press, free press.
CIA.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Pep talk. Let's just keep it very simple, okay? I put Black Americans up there as a failure because point blank they are, right? And you could come up here and try and blame white people all you want or the government all you want, but reality is there is a problem within the black community that they are part of, why certain cities are failing, right? Can you agree on that or no?
No.
No. Okay. Whenever I say black people, every single category of crime, they are outperforming their 13% population. Explain that.
Okay, so I believe if you go to, hold on, because I know how you're doing it. If you go to the Department of Justice 2019 crime convictions rate, page 23,
You're
page
talking about
23,
you're talking about table
2019, white people.
43A.
Correct. So white people lead 27 out of 28 of those categories,
Okay.
67.1% of total crime convictions, right?
Yeah.
And I know
Pep
you
talk.
guys,
Stop. Pep talk. Stop,
go
please.
ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Where you're talking about the same table. If you scroll over and it breaks
Mm-hmm.
it down by race, right?
Correct.
There's not one category where it's less than 13%. Now, to be fair, in 2019, the consensus for the United States said the black population was 8%. But I'm
That is
even giving
correct.
you 13%. Every single line says black people are outperforming
So,
their 13%.
correct, and that part is correct, right? That part is correct. However, when we look at each category, and I know you guys are, your argument is we are the less population but committing high crimes. At the end of the day, this is how I look at that, right? At the end of the day, I'm looking at the category. I don't give a fuck about, because you guys always use this per capita excuse. I swear, I just want to stamp per capita on the white man's forehead. You guys have to stop this. admit to the atrocities of what white people do. Yes, we hold high conviction, or excuse me, high conviction and high arrest rate. Well, not even high convictions. I'm not even going to say that. High arrest rates and high conviction rates. But at the end of the day, we have a high exoneration rate after you guys have falsely threw us in jail and committed bots, invested fucking
Dumb,
gages.
dumb,
Hold on,
dumb,
hold
dumb.
on,
Let me
hold
tell you
on.
why that argument is
Hold,
dumb.
let
Why
me
is
finish.
it? No, Pep, you're not going to sit here and spew your bullshit unchecked. And why is it that there are so many dumbasses that come up here and instead of focusing on the few thousand murders, you're focused on a couple dozen exonerations? That makes zero sense. Why do you
Okay,
guys do that?
because I believe that it's, believe it or not, I believe that, but this is just my anecdotal belief, right? My individualized belief,
Okay,
right?
back to feelings.
I
Go ahead.
believe, so this is just I shouldn't even say that, but I do believe that more black men will be exonerated, but no one gives it. This goes back to the government doesn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They lock us up and ask the questions later. That's
Can
how
I
this
say something?
goes. It is a proven history. Lock their ass up, ask the questions later. You want to talk about unsolved murders in Chicago and Detroit? The problem is the men that are investigating these crimes don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck. Have a history of not giving a fuck about black Americans. Now, let me finish what I was going to speak about, the statistics and the information that I was going to spew out to be factual.
This
You guys
nonsense.
love
Nonsense.
to burn down shit. You guys have the highest arson rate. You guys commit fraud at the highest levels. I can't even steal from banks because y'all motherfuckers so busy stealing from them. You guys love to run up in occupied and unoccupied dwellings, robbing some shit. I ain't even mentioned SA. You love to touch and talk to your little nieces and cousins and children. Your
Once
own
again, per
kids are not
capita, you're
fucking
still
safe around your
outperforming the
community.
Now, you
13%.
realize that everybody does that, right? If you have a desire to do something, you will do it, no
Here
matter
we
your
go.
color.
Ada, what are you doing?
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
All right, good. Go, Pep. I just don't get it. Just imagine if I got 8 black people up here every morning, and they said, "Look, there's a problem within our community. We need to figure out what's going on." And we came up with like I don't know. We were like a think tank of how to fix the problems within the community. But you guys come up here and you lie, deny, deflect. It just doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
No deflection. I think the American government should invest in the same community they tore down. You asked me, how do we fix it? That's the last question. How do we fix it, right? So if the American government, and I'm not speaking for Muslims, I'm speaking for my black Americans, invest in our communities, that would be a start of fixing some of the problems that we have.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, free press.
How you gonna fix up your community when y'all don't even want to get the damn criminals out of your community? Because
Fuck
as soon as
y'all.
we start, excuse
You
me,
say y'all, these dumb niggas say y'all,
as
me,
soon,
I
yeah,
thought you
yeah,
was part of
y'all,
us.
yeah,
The
yeah,
fuck are you
no,
talking? He said
no,
some dumb shit, Hosty.
no,
He spoke
no,
on how did
no.
it get in the community. Really
You
quick,
check,
brother. I'm
ma'am,
gonna
ma'am,
tell you, you
ma'am,
need to
ma'am,
Google the war
ma'am,
in Nicaragua.
ma'am,
That's how it got in our
ma'am,
community. You
ma'am,
dumb fuck.
ma'am. Can you stop tripping out, please? Jesus Christ. Listen,
Hey, stupid
this
ass
is, this
Why
niggas.
is.
are you
Y'all,
yelling, ma'am?
y'all,
Hold
and
on.
you tap dance for the white man.
Let's
They
go
don't
back.
even fucking know
About the
your
Here we
history.
go.
coonery.
Fucking know your history. You
Can I
asked,
keep?
how did it get in here? I told
Right.
you the fucking war in Nicaragua. Look that shit up. There's a whole CIA reports
Yeah.
on the fucking internet. You sitting up
Yes.
here talking, your
Okay.
dumb ass sitting up here
Ma'am.
talking about Rick
Somebody
Ross
said
and
it's
Big
9 a.m.
Meech.
and she
Who gives a
yelling.
Ma'am.
fuck about Rick Ross and
Ma'am.
Big Meech? You
Ma'am.
dumb fuck.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, can we take a
Can I,
deep breath?
right, chill. You are crashing out. Listen, it's not Nicaragua. I
Take
call it
dumbass niggas
I
like
call
you.
it listen, it's not
Oh, she just said the
Nicaragua.
N word.
It's Nicaragua. That's who brought it over here.
Speak with a lisp,
That's
nigga.
who brought it over here. Nicaragua. Not Nicaragua.
Who is
Nicaragua.
not
That's who brought it over here. Let me tell y'all how this shit got over here. Because if you let them tell it, somebody dropped a Call of Duty care package in the middle of the black community and it had drugs and guns in it. That's not how it got over here. It got over here because of all of these. If y'all look at a documentary called American Gangster, it came on BET. What they did was document all of these famous drug dealers from the black community that made millions of dollars off selling it to lower level drug dealers that then rocked it. Could keep in mind, if the CIA dropped it, they're not the ones rocking it up. Who was rocking it up and selling crack to the black community? the lower level black drug dealers. Go look up which demographic was disproportionately convicted of possession of drugs with intent to sell.
Free press.
Young
Hold
black
on, I got a question.
Americans.
I got a
Young
question,
black.
Free press.
Stop. Hold on. I'm not done.
Hurry up, you
I'll
long
let you
winded,
go.
brother.
I'll let you
God
go.
damn.
I'll let you go respectfully.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
bro.
come on. 30 seconds, and then we very fast paced in here,
I
please.
got you. I got
Go
you.
ahead.
Young
Well,
black
just not you, Free
young,
Press. I'm talking about everybody. You're good, bro. Go ahead, sir.
young black Americans were disproportionately locked up for intent to sell. That is a fact. So it wasn't the CIA rocking it up and selling to the black community. That was young black men. So don't blame the government for doing that. You made the choice to go out. Y'all, the black community, made the choice to go out there, rock it up, and then on top of that, we have a no snitching law in the black community where nobody wants to get these criminals out. So go back to your point. How do you want to? How are you going to try to say we're going to fix the community when you don't want to hold your own community
Host, can I
accountable?
ask him one question? Just one question. Yes,
Go
please.
ahead.
My one question, Free Press. This is what I'm saying, because you're telling us to watch documentaries and you're saying the black man brought it in. You are correct. But again, can you at least acknowledge that the American government put the care package in the black man's hand? Can you at least acknowledge that?
I want you to show me evidence that happened.
It's in CI. Oh my.
I want you to show evidence that happened. Because if you go,
Okay, host.
look, I
Good.
will give you this. This is what I will give you. There were individuals within the government that might have been selling the shit. But the government as a whole, as a group, wasn't making calls and making orders to bring shit back to the black community. That just didn't happen. But
All
if
right,
it
just
did,
hold
I
on
would
one
like you to
second.
show.
Hold on. I have two new people up here. I want to get them involved. MJ, where are you from?
Hey, host, how are you?
I'm
From
great. How are you?
doing well, doing well. From Atlanta, currently live in Chicago.
And what brings you up, kind sir?
I kind of wanted to maybe flesh out. I know Mr. Free Press and Miss Pep Talk. I think we're discussing the Black American thing. I guess for me,
Are you a Black American, MJ?
I am. Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
and
sir.
your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I think at times there's this hyperfixation and overgeneralization of Black Americans, and I know the stat there says 13% of the population equals 50% of the schmurders. You know, that I think maybe then my thing would be, well, what percentage of that 13% is actually committing it? And you know, I think clearly there is, you know, there's issues within the Black community, just like every other community. But you know, I think maybe even a better statistic to even share would be, you know, how it's only 17% of the population I'm sorry, 17% of Black Americans, you know, are in poverty. I'm a Black American from Atlanta. I don't know anybody that didn't come from a two-parent household, didn't go to college or law school or medical school. And I think that those type of stories are not told enough. And I think we fixate on this very minute portion of Black Americans that do need help. And I think, you know, there's a lot of, you know, people and organizations that are doing things to help. You know, Robert Smith, you know, private equity fund manager of Vista, you know, has pledged a certain amount of money for the community. So we've seen a lot of progress. I just feel like we've, you know, kind of focusing on some of the negative.
MJ, let
I
me
never
tell you
mind.
what the problem is. The biggest problem is, and this is my opinion, the biggest problem within the Black community, there is a certain percentage of that community that to this day, currently, they are playing victim for shit that happened to their ancestors. And that's the biggest problem. There's no white person holding any Black person back in this country. And to me, that's the biggest problem. And I think that's what's leading to more drugs and more crime. Your thoughts on that?
So my thoughts are, one, we're still talking about a very low percentage of Black people
No,
that are.
it's a much higher than you think, MJ.
Yeah, but I guess
Okay,
maybe
it's much higher than you think.
well,
I can assure you of that.
and so even if it's more, I'll say this: it's not the majority. It's still a minority of the population. Even if it's more than what I think it is, it's not the majority. And I think maybe that's the first thing. The second thing is when we talk about this quote unquote victimhood, and I've heard it explained on a few other lives, and sometimes I feel it's incorrect. The way that I was taught about history was, you know, my grandmother's at the table, and she's 82 years old. She's from South Georgia, which is Moultrie, Georgia, moved up to Atlanta, and talked about her experiences. It's not that the white man or anybody is keeping us from it, but it is to understand the history. And if anything, this is where you hear you have to work two times as hard or three times as hard. So the message I think has always been, you can do it. You might have to work, even harder to get there, but of course you can do it. And so I think that's different than saying, oh, we just can't do anything, and then you just fall out and you don't do anything in life. I mean, only 17% are in poverty. I mean, only 17%, which means the majority of African Americans are doing well. Middle class, upper class, doctors, lawyers, private equity people. So I think that again should be the story, and not the minority of Black
Okay, so
Americans that are
how do we
suffering.
get rid of the victim card? How do we get this 10%, 20%, whatever percent? I'm not going to fight you on the percent.
Sure.
How do we get rid of this mindset that the white man is still holding black people back? And
Yeah.
if I could wave a magic wand and accomplish that, which
Hmm.
I know is impossible, like I get that, but
Sure.
instead of black people playing victim nonstop and kind of justifying why they commit crimes or live the way that they do,
Hmm.
people understand quicker that they can do anything that they put their mind to. That's
But
that's
yeah.
the problem.
And I guess the majority of Black Americans don't think like that. And again, I think we're misunderstanding what this quote unquote victimhood. It's a part of our core identity to learn about civil rights, slavery, et cetera, et cetera. But the majority of Black Americans are not sitting here saying that I can't accomplish something. I think majority would say that maybe in not the current whites, but the past whites have made it more difficult in different
The
aspects.
past
But
way,
that's
but
not to
nobody
say,
today. See, MJ, you're feeding into it. You're going. I thought you were going to be closer to me on this. You're
yeah.
going down this victim.
Well,
My
can
idea
I give you an example? Can I give you a real world example?
of a white man holding you down.
No. But I didn't say that. I don't think white people are holding anybody down.
Okay.
And that's not the message that is taught within Black American culture. If it is, that's the minority view. It's we understand what has happened, and you have to continue to work hard. But it's not saying that no one is stopping us. But I'll give you a real world example. For law school, I had the opportunity to go to Columbia. At Columbia, they kind of work on a point system, right? So if you can prove that every generation that you can prove that went to the school, you get an added point. Well, we know that there was a time in which Black people couldn't go to Columbia, which means that if I'm applying for law school, I have to have something that offsets maybe one of my white counterparts that has that tradition and legacy when they were allowed to go and other people weren't. So that's just an example. It's not saying you can't get in, but you have to, work harder or do something else to be able to get in compared to somebody that might have had that same advantage. So it's not a victim. No one is saying you can't do something, but it is realistic. It is right. And it is correct that there are instances in which even now in 2025, you might have to go about it a different way. That's not to say you can't. And that's not the message. The message is you got to stay focused and you got to get it done.
Basically,
Nick,
host. So basically, host. What they basically saying is that they shouldn't have to work so hard.
That's not what I said, Free Press. I mean,
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like
that's
to
that's
me.
that's that's
Free
that's
That's
not.
what it
It's,
sounds like to me.
using
well, I mean,
they and y'all.
then so you might want to just listen, Free Press, because that's not what I said. So
Hey,
I mean,
okay, just hold on. I want to get Mr. Get in, and then I'll open it back up. Mr. Get, where are you from, sir?
I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I reside in Alabama.
Okay, tremendous. And what brings you up, sir?
I heard free press say something about
He was tap dancing for the white folk.
hey, he dancing hard, huh? Hey,
Why do you guys say that?
hey,
That
listen,
hold
hey,
on, Mr.
listen.
Get. I'll let you make your point, but I just want to say, I find it very concerning, or I don't know that anybody that comes up here with a mindset that look, no white man is holding us back and stuff like that. Automatically, there are people like yourself that want to call him a coon and he's tap dancing for the white folk. I
No,
just
that
don't
came out
get
of your
that.
mouth. Really, I don't really care about who he with or what. Nah, I don't care about none of that shit. But earlier he said that the black community had something to do with uh I guess it was their fault that they did what they did without no help with the white people. But we're talking about cocaine here. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what we supposed to
You
use for
say
that.
whatever you want. You're all good.
Okay, we're talking about cocaine here. That's delicate. Where do you know for black people sitting in a room messing up all this cocaine? That's money to figure out this one piece of it. It didn't happen. That's when we talk about chemicals. Now we're talking about scientists. Ain't no scientists in the hood. Niggas don't know how to whip that shit up. Just recently, it was a documentary came out where scientists they had monkeys
I'm gonna
smoke.
be honest. I have no
They
clue what the
listen.
fuck you're talking about,
I'm
Mr.
talking
Garrett.
about drugs being moved. This was 15
Okay,
minutes.
but I don't want to hear this bullshit about black people and drugs. More white people die of
I'm
overdose
not
every
saying
year.
on
So, like,
drugs.
if stop
I'm
with
not
this
saying they're. I'm
bullshit.
not saying they're on drugs. I'm saying moving the drugs.
What?
Earlier,
Okay.
Free Press was talking about Free Press, and some woman was talking about how like guns and shit came into the black community. Who fault was it? That's what topic I'm on.
So you're getting at that the government
Thank you, Luna.
dropped the care package on the black
Yes,
community.
yes.
Oh,
They
okay.
taught.
Oh, we back.
They
So we back
taught
on
the.
Call of
They
Duty.
taught them. They taught the black people how to
Right.
make this crack cocaine.
Motherfuckers took it, rocked it
Yes,
up,
they did
sold it to the
though.
community, and now
They
you mad
did.
that you got locked up for it.
They,
Okay,
who's
cool.
mad?
Okay, cool. I'll take
Who?
it.
What color are you? Who are?
I'll take it. Don't matter what
Not
color
what
I am.
color are you?
I don't.
Now it's what color I am. He was just earlier saying I don't care about what color. What. Now he cares.
Why are you talking like that
Let's just
though? You
move
sound
on.
like
Let's
a. You
move on.
sound like a nigga though. I don't know
Let's
if
move
you
on, man. Let's move on.
Hispanic. What is this?
Doesn't matter.
What is this dude?
Doesn't matter.
But once again, it doesn't matter what a skin color is.
It
It
matters.
okay, fair enough, no problem. To you, it does. But what is he saying that's inaccurate? That's
I
what I'm
just,
looking
I
for.
just when he go to sleep, he know he wrong.
Well, I think he is saying a few things I think that are a kind of off.
Like what? Like what?
Well, I mean,
Explain.
and again, I came in maybe towards the end, but it just sounds kind of like you don't really have a real understanding of the black community
I don't think
to
you
me.
have a fucking understanding,
I
MJ.
just
I
want to
do.
say
Wait, hold on. Let me hear from Asia. Go ahead, Beth.
But
two things can be right at the same time. Yes, the government put drugs and guns into black communities, but it was also a choice to sell drugs, to use drugs, to get guns, to kill people or to rob people. That is a choice.
It is, but just like Free Press said, why he's playing, but it's serious. Stupid motherfuckers. Niggas can't even read or write. That's who they
All
gave
right,
the
watch
drugs
this.
to.
Watch this. Look,
This
I'm
serious.
about to
I'm
meet y'all. I'm
serious.
about to meet y'all on y'all level real quick. Let me meet
Who
y'all on
is
y'all
our
level.
level?
Let me meet y'all on y'all level real quick. Every black person in here know who Big Meech is, right? I think I'm Big Meech.
Oh my God, why do
Literally
you
mover.
continue
Dude,
to use him as a
stop,
talking
stop,
What's
point?
wrong,
stop,
No,
Pep
nigga, I
Talk?
don't
Let
want
him
to
stop,
hear
token
stop,
about
tokenize
Big
Big
Meech.
Meats.
Why?
I
Hey,
don't
you
want to
right?
hear
Why
about
does he
him.
keep using?
I
You
Petro,
right?
can't. He
stop,
keeps using
stop,
that as a talking point. So let
stop.
me
Hold
answer the
on,
question. No,
stop,
nigga, you've
wait,
been
who is
monologuing.
big?
I've been
stop.
sitting here
Who is Big
quietly.
Meech?
Let
Let
me
me
make
He
explain
said,
my
"Who
why.
Big
point.
Because
Meech?"
Okay,
Audrey
you see
Stark
what they
above
doing,
me
host?
had
They
said
see where
something.
this is going, host.
Yep, no,
They see
no,
where
because
this is
I
going.
you are
Hey,
not
Pep
going. You're
Talk.
They see
flatlined
where
at
this
this
is
Pep
going.
point.
Talk.
Okay, so
They
Aja
see where
Star
this is
above me.
going.
Aja Star had said no one had put it in the black community's hand to use it.
Hold
So
on. Let me ask my question
no,
first.
no, shut the
Let
All
me
fuck
ask
right,
up,
my
Pep
nigga.
question
Talk.
You've
first.
been
Relax, Pep Talk.
talking. He
Let him
been talking the most.
tokenize
I
Big
Let
can't
me
listen to
Meats.
his nonsense.
let me say
No,
let
nigga,
me
you don't get
land
black
my
privilege. You
plane.
should want to speak behind a
They
woman
you,
anyway.
you
What
see
I'm
you
saying
see
is, if we go back to
So
Aja
why
Star,
are you so against him talking about Big Meech?
because Big
Who's Big
Meech is a
Meech?
nobody to me. He's in his mind rent
He
free.
is a
What
okay.
I'm
nobody.
saying is, I'm
Stop.
trying to give you
Let
the
me
mental state of black
I'll
Americans at the time of the drug use, right?
I'll give
Because
you
shut
listen, I'll
the
give you
fuck
your
up,
time.
nigga.
Let
You
me say what I'm
stay
about to
running your
say.
mouth. Like you just stay
All right, come
talking.
on, Pep Talk. Let go.
The
Free press. Take 30 seconds. Make your point. Go.
Okay. I just want to ask one question to the ones that because I know they know. Did Big Meech sell narcotics to the black community? Did he get rich off selling narcotics to the black community? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't have to say nothing else.
okay, I don't
That
get
was
it. What
stupid.
was the mental state, Audrey? Because I know you said that hey, No one forced them to do it. Tell me the state in the 80s, in the late 70s and the 80s
It's
of
not
black
the
and
'70s. It's not the '80s.
And
It's
that's the point.
Give me
We
a
can't keep
second.
going
2025.
back
Give
to
me a
then.
second.
We
Give me
keep
a
going back to
second.
then.
What was
We,
Harlem's? Because he's speaking about Frank Lucas. What was Harlem? There was poverty. There was no
All right,
employment.
listen to me. Listen to me. First of all, Randy, I don't know if Randy, if that's you, the one that Dick rode, the Democrats, and what's his face, the one. I have mentioned you multiple times as somebody that helped the Republicans accomplish what they have accomplished. Randy, not. Well, Randy, once again, what? Dean, what's his name that you were going for? Dean something. Regardless, we're not talking about politics right now. But I'm just going to say this, and you guys could apply to come back up, of course. But it is comical to me how much you guys want to talk about the 40s or the 60s or the 70s or the 90s. It is. Oh, I'm sorry, Randy. Sorry, Randy. It is 2025. I don't know if you guys know this. Okay, wake the fuck up. It is 2025. Stop the bullshit. There's no white man holding you back. You can do anything that a white person does. So stop the bullshit, please. I beg you. Okay? And here's just a crazy idea. I'm just going to throw it out there. Anybody that wants to play victim for shit that happened to their ancestors automatically should be sent to a cotton field. And then that way, you understand what your ancestors went through. Okay, that's the only way you're going to learn. I'm sorry. You could sit there and say, oh, Dave, you're an asshole. And I had some idiot in here saying you're a Nazi earlier. This app is crazy. We have people on this app saying I'm the king of TikTok. Like, what the fuck are we doing in here? And I will say this, the fact that you guys, just because somebody comes up here and says, look, I'm a black man. We live in the greatest country on this planet. I can do anything the white man can. Doesn't make them a coon or tap dancing for the white folk. They are speaking facts. That's all. White people play victim. How do white people play victim? Wait, how do I'm so sorry. So and that's how dumb you motherfuckers are. I don't even know who said that, and I'm not talking to that person in general, but there are dumb motherfuckers that come up here and say that white men, the white man is holding me back, but yet the white man is playing victim. How's that possible? How can they do both? How can they hold your ass down and play victim? That doesn't make any sense. The mental gymnastics you guys have to play just to make even a little bit of sense is mind blowing to me. Mind blowing. All right, what's up, PJ?
How you doing, man?
I'm fantastic. How are you, sir?
Always a blissful day.
And what brings you up, kind sir?
Yeah, I've been watching your live for quite a bit. I can honestly say I love what you do. You know, even when you have your other prompt up and you just trying to get people to come up and rage and show how ignorant they are instead of showing how intelligent we black folks really is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I just want to try to participate in the conversation.
Okay, is any white man holding you back, PJ?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Okay, I appreciate that. Why is it that so many of your black brothers and sisters come up here every morning and act as if white folk are still holding them back? Why is that?
I think I have a good example. It's
Okay.
gonna kind of go off from what we're talking about, but it's gonna be in that realm. So take a 16, 17, 18, or 19-year-old female, right? Who's already out here saying men ain't crap, men are all pigs, men are all dogs. These are females who haven't had any life experience and barely had any, relationships like that. So to judge so early, where do you think they get that mindset from? They get it from some older female role model. Could be the mother, could be the grandmother, could be somebody they watch online. I think a lot of us have passed down trauma from, our parents or older folks that we work around or things like that. Stuff that we haven't truly went through, stuff that they hardly even truly went through. But because it's a passed down uh, piece of trauma, it just keep on trickling down to the next generation, and now people just go along with whatever's being said about what is being said by the folks around them because that's who we trust in, and that's why I think a lot of this mindset is just stuck within our community.
All right. Let me go to the top right. I'm so sorry. I just see Magda.
Yes, I'm Magda.
Hi, Magda. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Sudan.
All right. And what brings you up?
Well, I agree with the prompt, specifically, especially Muslims,
Okay.
because if you know the history of Sudan. Actually, I was in other life when I told them the reason why Sudan has been in war for thousand years because Islam, the religion, destroyed my country. They came to my country in 1956. They changed our flags. They forced us to learn the religion Islam. They forced us to this religion and lost our identity, our roots, and that's why it's been at war for thousand years. And so I think Islam is a threat to the West. It's actually a threat to the whole world and globally. And I just wish this religion fall, but I don't know why Americans and UK are supporting this. If you look at the UK right now, UK are definitely being censored. Like the English that own like British. Is there any? Okay, thank you. If you look at the UK example right now, the English there are been going to prison. And they're speaking about Islamophobia. They censor a lot of Christians in the UK. They're arresting preachers in the street, but not Dawa guys. All these Muslim men trying to like preach Islam, they're not arrested, but only our preachers Christians are being arrested. Someone yell "I love bacon," they arrest that person. Someone put a British flag, they arrested that person.
Where's this at, ma'am?
This is in UK. It's happening now. They're forcing the learning
It's kind of
Islam.
like America. You know that, right?
Well,
People
it's gonna
forcing you
happen.
to not have freedom of
Okay,
speech.
okay. Well, no, it's gonna get
With
there
people
because a lot
telling
of
you what religion you have to
All
be.
right, Magda. Hold on
James.
one second. Hold on one second. James, where are you from?
I'm from Killeen, Texas, Fort Hood. I was born on Fort Hood.
Oh,
My father
tremendous.
was a soldier. His father was a soldier. I was a soldier. My son's a shipman. Let's go.
Tremendous, sir.
Let's talk. I'm not a victim.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess what? Did you see what I wrote in the thing? You know who the biggest failure is in America? And if we're just being by stats,
Who's
white
that?
men, y'all been given everything.
Uh
Everything. And you still aren't the top earners. It's black people. It'd be people from India and Muslims. And that's why you hate them. Because you can't compare
Okay, so
you just move the
you're up
goalposts.
here. You're saying that white men are the biggest failure.
Oh, you're the biggest victims. You're the
Oh, the
biggest
biggest
victims.
victim.
Trump cried about everything, sir, and you fell for the okie doke. He cried about oh, I'm being treated so unfairly.
Okay,
He's
so
crying right
James,
now.
okay. So I just want to tell you this. Okay, full disclosure: I am on record as saying Democrats, Muslims, Black Americans, they come up here as uncaged animals, come off
And you got the
very
right one in there, sir.
ignorant. So prove me wrong and just have a conversation. Just answer my questions directly, okay? Um, you want to focus on the Democrat part or the Black American part?
We can focus on whatever you want to focus on. You do this every day.
Okay,
I don't,
so
but I don't think you're very smart. So give it the best
of
shot.
course, no problem.
Let's go
I'm the
back to what
dumb
you were
one.
talking
You're the
about
smart
policing.
one. No problem.
Can we go back to
So
policing? Can we go back to policing first?
wait, go back to what?
We were talking about policing before before I dropped off because you were giving unlimited time to people who hate their own, who have no pride. See, I grew up in an all black community, bro. We didn't have no white people. I'm not from white America. I'm a product of Black America. Okay, y'all wouldn't let us live with you. We didn't know that. And
Okay,
our
so
parents,
very simple
they
question.
protected us with that.
Whenever
I'm from
on my
Marlboro Heights, sir. Look
screen,
it up. Killeen, Texas.
of
All
course.
black community.
So whenever I say 13% of the population is
I
committing
don't believe
50,
that, but
wait,
that's what they do. A lot of people don't even
what,
fill out
James?
forms.
Just
Do
a
you do
friendly
it?
reminder. I said that Black Americans and Democrats come up here unhinged and ignorant. Don't prove me right.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so just a simple question: are Black people responsible for over half the murders in this country? Just yes or no.
I don't know that. People can put on masks, bro. Here's the reason why I said I'm a criminal justice major. Because no, hold on. Listen to me. Black people are also the
So you're
50% the
saying,
most
wait, hold on one
exonerated, sir.
second. So
That don't
your
make sense.
dumbass,
Listen, hold on.
your
Oh,
dumbass is saying that the black murder
What
rate is the
percent of
way
black
that it
people
is
exonerated, sir?
because people are wearing masks. Too funny.
Do you
James,
think that? Do you think that would be
within
out of
30 seconds, you
Is that a
proved me
reality?
right.
Is that a
Within
reality?
30 fucking
Has it ever
seconds.
happened? Has it ever
30
happened?
seconds.
Has it?
So,
Okay. You
so
got 30 seconds, or do I
the
got 30
murders
seconds?
that happened in Chicago this past
Oh man,
weekend.
look, I don't live in Chicago.
I
I live in
understand.
Killeen.
I
34 years
understand.
ago, it was one of you people that came to my hometown and
Who's you
unalived
people?
everybody.
Who's you
34,
people?
it was the biggest mass, you know what,
Who's
in the
you
history of the United States.
people?
It ain't us, it's y'all. Do you
Wait,
remember
who's you
that? No, you
people?
don't remember
No,
that.
the white folk?
It was white folk. He was from Belton, Texas. He was a good old boy. I live in the
Well,
country too. But guess what? I'm not gonna drive to some rich white suburb and start shooting it up. That's what y'all do. That's y'all
well,
nativity. That's
statistically, you
y'all
guys drive to the white
barbarianism.
suburbs to rob the
The
houses, but
reason why
I
Charlie
mean
Kirk ain't
that's neither
here,
here
it ain't
nor
had nothing to
there.
do with us, but y'all act like it was us. It's y'all. It ain't never us. It's y'all. But you want to act like somebody violent. Look at your history. Look at your people.
I understand.
Look at school shoot. How many school pupils has there been? And how
Of
many have been
course,
black kids? It's
James,
all fools. It's you
James.
right now destroying our kids.
All right, James. Why is it that I could acknowledge that if it's a mass shooting, a school shooting, a church shooting, it's probably a white person? Why is it that I'm not sounding like your dumbass saying that? Well,
No, wait.
it could
I haven't
be.
called you a name. I know that that's your
Could.
base
Well,
thing.
you are a dumbass. You are
Wait,
a
sir.
dumbass,
Sir,
James.
just talk to me. You don't have to cuss at me. Look, we're
James.
all Americans.
Okay,
We're all Americans.
of
Don't
course,
crash
James.
out. Don't
But
start cussing. Just
for
treat me like an
you to
American.
come up here and
Go
say
ahead.
that it's possible that black people lead the murders because white people are wearing blackface or mask. I'm sorry, that's just dumb. That's
Sir,
dumb as
what I'm
fuck,
saying
James.
is I
That's
don't go
dumb
by
as
anything
fuck.
what stats say in America. You talking about you want me to trust the same government that was doing experiments on my people up until 1972? You
Gotcha.
want me to trust the same government that actively brought these things like you were talking about earlier into our community?
I gotcha.
Okay? We didn't have
See,
no planes. We don't have no boats, sir.
I
But you know
gotcha.
it got here, and it's still like this, like clockwork.
I
We couldn't
gotcha.
get no semiconductors. We couldn't get no, Silicon Valley. We can get that like this. And you
But
think if
see
we don't have the
that's the
internet, I can
problem,
talk to somebody in
James.
Chicago right now, and we
I
can tell the same stories.
I
How it
gotcha.
came here in
So
the
I
80s.
acknowledge that black people have had a bad history here, okay?
By
But
whom?
because of the white folk, right?
White
Okay.
men. White
Okay,
men
sure.
who are fearful of
No problem.
strong black men. That's what it
Well,
is.
I wouldn't say
It wasn't
fearful,
white
right?
women.
Because
It was
keep
white
in
men.
mind, James, my ancestors own your ancestors,
No,
right?
your
So
ancestors didn't know my ancestors.
I don't know if the word
Your,
fearful
your,
would be correct,
you can say that,
but it is what it is.
but
But
sir, what if my
hold on one
ancestors were ones that
hold
owned
on one second.
slaves as well, sir?
Hold on one
Maybe
second.
white slaves. Because guess what? Even up until the 40s, when the Slavic people started coming over here in force, you know the Slavic people, right? The people that Europe looks down on. What did
James,
they
can
do
I
when they
make my
came to
point,
Texas?
please?
What did
Can I
they do
make
when they
my
came to
point?
Mississippi? They picked cotton. Your ancestors picked cotton just like everybody else's. You didn't come over here. You wasn't a slave owner. You wasn't rich. You wasn't educated. Quit trying to pitch yourself like you James Madison's
No, I'm gonna
grandson.
be
You're
no, no,
not.
no. We
You
did
are
a
poor,
detailed.
ignorant.
No, hold up, hold up.
Well,
We
who's your
did a
family tree?
detailed.
Who's your family tree?
We
Think
did
you talking
a.
about slaves?
Oh no, we definitely own some
Oh, you didn't
slaves,
have
no
none.
doubt, no doubt. But regardless, the point that I'm trying to make is you're saying that you don't trust the FBI stats now because of the history. So we're fucked, right? At no
So you
point
don't
are
trust the
you
news.
going.
You don't trust the government for 4 years. When any 4 or 8 years the Democrats win, you don't trust a damn thing they say. But now that you got your guy in there that's going in there erasing our history, taking us out of the Arlington Cemetery, taking us out of the museums, now you want to say, let's go look at the facts, even though we know Trump is changing them all. And you know it too, sir. You know it too. And
Is
that's
there
the
any?
sad part.
Okay, okay. My point.
Is that true? Did I lie? See, I'm gonna come up here. I'm not gonna cuss at you. I'm not gonna burn out,
I
and
don't
I'm
give
not
a
gonna
fuck if
lie.
you cuss or not. I'm not worried about that. What I and you could do your awkward laugh, your stupid giggle.
Why is my laugh
The
awkward, sir?
reality.
Sir, I know you're about to burn out. I'm about to get dropped, y'all. He's trying to say my laugh is awkward. Go ahead, my beard next.
Once
You
again.
met the one, sir. Just say I met the one. I met James.
Yes,
I met that dude
James,
called James,
just
and I
another
can't
dumbass to come
dig it.
up and embarrass the black
Oh yeah, you're
community.
embarrassing yourself
Of
because
course,
you
of
are
course.
the
So
weakest link in America. You had
yes.
all the tutors. You got to go to the best schools. Look at Trump.
All right,
Okay, let's
James.
look at it.
James,
Hold on.
hello,
Check this
James.
out, bro.
James. Just answer a simple question. Is there
Okay,
anything?
answer any question you got.
I highly doubt it, but let's see. Is there anything that I can do as a white man that you cannot do as a black man in 2025? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
it's so easy. I'm so glad you asked that question, sir. And I have run for office, I'm going to run again. Okay. But if I had did any of the things that Trump has, if I had withheld classified information, if I had an essay on my record or a grape, do you think that I could run for office, sir? So you already,
Well,
it's so easy.
technically, I mean,
So
you just
hold on. So
wait,
do you agree
James.
that that's the
That's your
truth?
answer,
Just yes or no? Is that a good answer?
James. That's
Yes
your
or no? Is
answer.
that a good answer?
If 77 million people voted for you, you would be president of the United States.
Or
Okay, it's that simple.
Okay, so what you're saying is it
Okay,
doesn't.
so
So
James,
are you acknowledging that if me as a black man, would you
James,
vote for me, sir? Would you vote for me if I was out there and I had a essay
James,
or
I wouldn't
would you
vote for
vote for
you
me? Just
because you're
answer the
dumb
question.
as
As a white man, would you vote for
James.
me?
Let me answer your question.
Please just say yes or
I
no.
would not vote for you because you're dumb as a rock. It has nothing to do with your criminal history. It has nothing to do with that. So, James, I'm gonna
What's your
re-ask the
education level? Are you
James.
one of those people that didn't go to college and then hate on college?
James, hold on one second,
I just
please.
asked you a question because if you're
Uh,
going to say I'm unintelligent, I'm not going to cuss at you. I'm not going to
okay,
attack you personally, and I know that's hard for you people because you can't. It's your barbarism comes out.
James,
When I say you people, I'm talking about you people. You go
James.
tribal. You all Europeans ain't like you. Most of
All
them are
right,
good people, but the
of
ones
course,
like you, sir, the ones
right.
who think that they got a little knowledge and they think they can get on here and debate people, you're gonna get 8 every time. I ask you again, what college did you go to?
I dropped out
Show
in
me your degree.
I dropped out in second grade.
Ah, you're a dropout. And
Yes,
then
in
you gonna
second grade.
tell me how great you are and how bad my
Gotcha. So, James, once again, you could do your awkward laugh. The question, once again, James,
it,
was
you
what
answer my question. Only a white person can do that. Only a white
James.
male can be
Of
that
course,
silly.
no problem. So, James, what is something that I can do as a white man when I walk out my front door that you cannot as a black man? Answer directly, please.
Not make a woman get satisfied. I can't do that. I gotta satisfy. I'm black. You know what we got? It's called big black. You know what? So that's another reason y'all hate us.
Wow.
This is 60 years old. Look at that. Look at my physique. You know what I'm saying? This is what melon does for you, bruh. Why you sitting there thinking we supposed to be unhappy with who we are? No,
Veteran
okay.
said
No,
yes,
now you go
James.
live. Now you put your picture up.
Okay. No, I don't really show
Okay.
my face on
Okay.
this. I don't show my
Okay. You
face on
sounded
this
just like
app.
a Karen.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me, Karen.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's
So,
go. So we got uneducated white dude that starts a platform and criticizes people who achieve twice as much as him and asks dumb questions like he's Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk, his last words was what? Trying to attack black people and got what? Murked by
well,
one of
James,
y'all.
let me
The usual
once
suspects.
James. You're the smart one. I'm the dumb
Oh
one.
no, I'm not smart. I just don't get up here and act like I know everything.
Okay, I got you.
I'm
Well,
smarter than you.
James, you haven't answered a question yet.
Go ahead,
Okay,
ask me
just
any question.
James, I've asked you. This is the fourth time. What can a white person do in this country that a black person cannot? And you've rambled on like
I
a
just gave
drunk
you the
homeless
example with Trump,
person.
sir. I can't run for office if I have any of the charges. If I would have hid secret documents,
James.
then
That's
is
what
that
I'm
answer not?
talking
You
about,
can't
James.
grasp that?
That's what I'm
That's the
talking
number
about.
one thing.
I
Trump.
got you.
That's a great
Trump.
answer, right?
So you have Trump. You have
Sir, it
TDS,
ain't no.
right?
You had James Durant. That's a good answer. Look in the thing, bro. Ain't no black
Right.
person can run for office with his charges. That's a
Ain't
solid
no
answer. You
black
just don't want to
person.
accept it.
You're too good, bro. You
I
are
know it's
priceless.
hard, bro. Just drop me because you're not gonna.
No,
You can't.
James.
You can't win because you're not gonna
Maybe
answer
other
honestly.
panels drop you. My platform is
No, they don't. They love
James.
me.
Hold on, James. Hold on 1 second. My platform is designed to embarrass the fuck out of
Boy, you're
Muslims,
doing a great job
Democrats,
right
and
now.
Black
You're doing a
Americans.
great job, uneducated,
Right? So when this goes
white
on
man trying to
YouTube,
tell us what we are.
when
You're
this
doing a
goes
great
on
job.
YouTube, I mean, it is what
You're
it
doing a
is. It
great
tells
job.
itself. So James,
What were you taking before you dropped out, sir?
James, I dropped
What
out
were
in
you
second
taking before
grade.
you dropped out, sir?
Hello, James.
What were you taking before you dropped out?
Hello, James.
Yes,
Third
sir.
time. I dropped out in second grade.
Oh, you're homeschooled.
No. It wasn't even homeschooled. I just dropped out in second grade.
So you
Finger
just
painting was
decided that you're gonna
difficult.
drop out of
Everything.
school. That's some white stuff to do. They would have sent the police to our house. Golly, you make my point. How do you drop out? Were you in America?
Yeah, of course I was in America.
What state, sir? I'm in Texas.
Pitt,
I'm in Fort Hood. West Side. Okay, I can tell you about, we got the number one school in Texas right here.
yeah, but I
Tell me
don't
how
give
you did
two.
that, sir.
I
Explain
don't
to
give
all
two.
these people in your page how you
I
dropped out
don't
in the
give
second
two
grade.
flying fucks about Texas. But I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
All right, but you asked the question, where are you
Yes, sir.
located?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
That's
you
why I
good.
answered.
Go ahead,
Okay,
continue.
so let's come back to my point, right?
No. The point is, please explain
Okay.
to me how you dropped out in the second grade. I need to understand that because I'm 57 years old.
I don't know. I
I'm
use
not
my white
stressing. I
privilege.
just want
Let's
to
move
know.
past
I
that.
try to
Let's
get to
not
know how you
focus
do that
on
because that's another thing that black
James.
people can't do. Just the fact that you
Understood.
said that.
James, let's not focus. Let's not focus on that.
Let's not focus on what you said.
Right.
You can't do that. They come arrest our parents.
Okay. All right.
So,
Fair
but
enough.
you
No
dropped
problem.
out in the second grade, according to you, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So now I need to talk
Very
to
good.
my peoples from Pennsylvania and find out if that's true.
All right.
Are you a liar?
Okay. All right. Very good, James. You're once again you're proving that you're the smart one. Regardless, so whenever we say that black people commit every single crime line is higher than 13%. Why do you think that is?
Everyone except for child molestation, which 65% is what? Is what? So if you
Well,
really wanted to protect children and elderly people, who grapes them? Is it black men or is it you? Is it you? That mirror that you try to hold up,
James,
look at it. Look
James,
at it hard. See, I
James,
happen to went to college. I happen to graduate high school. I happen to went to junior college. I happen to know these stats. And guess what? They might change, but ain't nothing changed. All you got to do is go to Newsbreak, any app, and I'm surrounded by CP3s, and they don't look like me.
but
But you
James,
want to talk about
just
crime. Let's talk
because,
about crime.
well, James, just because
Are you okay
65%.
with that? Are you okay with
Okay.
your people, people that look like you, raping children at 65%?
Anybody
60
that
to 75%.
Gotcha. So, James, two things.
Okay.
One, anybody that does anything with kids should be shot and killed. Okay, no way around it. Don't care what skin color you are. Doesn't really matter. But, James, I want you to focus on something. Just because white folk are doing it 65%,
75% in some cases.
okay, no problem. You have no clue, but that's fine. We'll roll with it. It doesn't mean that the black population is not doing it at a higher clip of 13%, right? Because if white people
We
are
actually
doing,
can talk to women, bro. Look at me. Do I look like I'm unconfident? If I want a woman, I could go to the supermarket. I can go to the
I'll
library.
be
That's what
honest
y'all
with you,
hate about
James.
black men.
I'll
Honestly,
be
let me
honest
get
with you,
this out.
James. If
The
I was
reason
in
you
front
hate
of
black
you in
men is
Texas,
our
I'd
confidence.
slap those
That's why you
G's
hate
right
us.
off your
You
fucking
hate
chin. You
us.
fucking hear me?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
So just keep in mind, James, if white people are doing it at 65% of the time,
White males.
okay, no problem. what percentage is left over for the rest of the races?
You tell me, 35?
Okay, very good.
Oh, you
So
want to test my intelligence? Do you want to name the
no,
capitals of each state? Do you want to start naming
James,
all the countries in South
James,
Africa?
stop,
Do you want to
James.
name the countries in Central America? Because I promise you're gonna look
Okay.
stupid. Let's go with Central America.
Yes,
Hey,
of course.
hold on. You say you make people look stupid. What do you want to do? What challenge do you have?
James, once
King
again,
play chess on fresh green
I
cider.
challenge you to
Memorization?
acknowledge
You're
what
gonna
I'm
lose.
saying.
You're gonna
I
lose. Let's go.
challenge. Okay, no problem. I challenge you to acknowledge what I'm saying.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, very good. How this started was I said every single crime line, black people commit 13% or higher of that crime, and
Against their own people, against their own, right? Against their own in
once
major
again,
cities.
it doesn't
But say that. Finish it. Finish
James,
it off. Tell the truth. Don't lie. Don't try to
The
mislead.
FBI reports do not
I
say.
understand that, sir. I understand what the FBI report is. I went to college. You didn't. You dropped out in the 2nd grade.
Correct, James. I did.
I know.
So once again, James, I'm asking you to acknowledge what I'm saying.
I acknowledge what you said. I acknowledge that there are black people in major cities that do a lot of crimes, and then we in the black communities know if those are the type of people that do those crimes, that the police don't hold them. So there'll be one person with 10 to 15 bodies on them, and that's what happens. And then they make them CIs and they give them reparations because they've gotten billions of dollars for tearing apart their community. Did you know that? Nah, you didn't know that. They basically have a license to murk people in our community because they are CIs, which is confidential informant. I know you didn't graduate college, so I'm going to help you out. Confidential informant. You know what that is? Do I need to explain it?
James, just let me ask you.
Have you ever seen Black Jesus?
James, I don't know what the fuck you're on down there, and I really don't give a fuck.
It's clean air. The Aggies
All
won
right, so
yesterday.
James, just
I'm
one last.
I'm hyped, bro.
James, simple question.
Hey,
James.
You were catching my residual energy from me
Hello,
talking to my boys from
Hello, James. Hello, James.
Yeah,
why is it that you started this conversation? And I said every single person, not every single, but just about every single Black American or Democrat that comes up here, they come off very unhinged. They deny, they deflect, they lie. Why would you come up here and prove the white man right?
Because the white man's not right. First of all, you are not.
You refuse to answer questions. You're rambling on like the drunk homeless guy in downtown Pittsburgh. Like, what do you want me to do, bro?
I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to sit here and go back and forth with me, right? And then you're going to peacock like you did something, okay? And then you're going to drop me and then talk noise about me with your more socially acceptable blacks. Because when it comes down to it, I asked you to bring your camera on. I said, bring your camera on because, look, you're not going to look like this at 57. I promise you that.
I don't.
You're not,
I
because
don't
you don't have
feel my
melanin
face
in
on
your
this
skin,
app.
but you think you're so great.
I'm afraid.
Look, your knees are going to pop
people
when you
like
stand up. You didn't jump out of airplanes. I did. You know why?
Right.
Here's the thing. Guess what? You can't even show me an American flag, but you're going to try to tell me how American you are. Did you serve? Let me show you some medals. Hold on. Maybe let's set the distance between you and me. What have you done in your life for you to think that you're superior to me, sir?
I'll be honest.
Did you get a scholarship for football, basketball, or track?
If I can wave a magic wand, I'd be in Kylene, Texas, slapping the fuck out of you. Because you're the problem with this country.
Oh, yes, James. We're the problem.
You are the problem. It's not all black people. Because there are very good, very intelligent black people in this country. But it's ignorant fucks like you that are the problem. That's the problem.
Because I got a scholarship to college?
Yes, because you got a scholarship to college.
Because
you're
I
the problem.
achieved greatness?
That's what you got out of that, James.
James,
that's what you processed out of what I said.
Do you have any children? Do you have any kids?
James, I'm a gay man in
Pittsburgh. Do you have any kids?
James, I'm a gay man in Pittsburgh, PA.
Oh, man. You're what? That means you can still have kids?
Do you really think I'm a gay?
I gotta explain how that works.
Listen, James. Listen. Let's be 100% honest, right?
No, dude. No,
James,
dude.
you really think I'm a gay? Do you really think I dropped out in second grade?
Honestly, you give off that
like
vibe
that's what I'm
Trump,
talking
like
about, James.
I get this vibe. You know what that vibe is?
Every single person that comes up, James. Once again, James.
That's why
every single person with your mindset, you come off. Number one, obviously very gullible.
Yes,
and just very dumb, James.
let me show you something, and I'm going to explain something to you. All right, you see
Mm-hmm.
this? This is state championships. These are things you'll never do as a white man. This is another
Mm-hmm.
state championship. Coaching kids for 20 years, no incident. You'll never do that, sir. You're not
Wait,
built
so
for it.
you're bragging about a
You're
state
not built for it.
championship you
Hold
won
on, hold on,
by
hold on, hold on.
coaching?
You're gonna get
What?
up here and tell us what we do. I've had my whole life taking care of my community, working with kids. What have you done, sir, for you to sit here and think you better than me? I'll wait.
Okay, so wait, I've never
Hold on.
once.
No, just tell me, sir. I
Hold
mean,
on, James.
you
James, let
so
me
great. What
recap.
have you done for kids, for your
James.
community?
I've never seen once somebody show off a championship they won
Championships.
as a
I got
little
more.
league coach.
That's just a
I've
little bit.
never
Do
once
you
seen
want
that.
to see them?
Usually it's like, here's the home run ball that I hit.
Because we're talking
Not
about excellent, and you're not excellent, sir. I'm going to show you what excellent is. Excellent is when you compete against people fairly on an even playing field and you beat them. White people don't want an even playing field. You want every advantage. You can sit there and say whatever you want to say and think we're supposed to eat it, and it just don't happen. But so if
I
by
got you.
any measure, if it's this or that, then you need to bring the receipts of how you're better while you're trying to sit here and act like you're better than me. How are
James,
you better? Explain
let
it.
me tell you
Write
how
it
I'm better
down.
than you. Let me
Write
tell
it
you how I'm
down.
better than you. Number
Write it
one,
down.
I
Put
don't
it
have
in the
dumbass
chat.
beads coming from my beard. Let's start there. Let's start with the obvious. That's number one. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's start with the obvious.
Number two, I could
What's the
hold a
obvious?
okay. Number two, I could join a broadcast on TikTok and not come off as an unhinged, uncaged, ignorant
Hey, you
animal,
know what?
which you, sir, are
I'll be
doing.
on Britney's World, Gunner, all of the worst, the ones that everybody say the
I don't
worst.
even know
They
who
love me.
Brittany is. I
They
have no
love
clue
me.
who Gutter
They
is.
love
So
me.
I don't
They
know what the
love
fuck that
me.
means.
Everybody loves James, except for you, and that's because you're a racist. I don't get along with racists.
You
I
think
destroy
I'm the
them.
racist out of the
Yeah.
two
You
of
just
us?
sat there and said, as a white man, you're better than somebody. Well, who you better than? I asked you
Wait,
how. I can show you
James,
proof of how I'm better than
James,
you. I can show you proof, but you won't accept it because you're white and What have you done to make you great? That's the problem. And
what
then you
have
said,
you done to make you
show me
great?
something a white man can do that a black man can't do. A black man can't get on here and sit there and talk about somebody being less than unless they have achieved something. But you can if you white. All you have to do is convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best black man, and he'll empty his pockets out for you. And Lyndon B. Johnson from Texas called that 40 years ago.
Mhm.
People, 50 years ago. People like you.
Mm.
Yeah. Are you better than me, sir?
In every way
Are you better
possible.
than me?
In every way
In
possible.
every way.
And I mean that
Look,
sincerely.
okay.
I
How
mean
many
that. I
records did
mean
you
that.
break in high school? How many records did you break? Did you break any records?
I didn't go to high school, James.
Okay,
Remember,
that's
I
right.
was in second
Okay,
grade.
you tell it. You know, it's probably you're scared to admit what school you went to. That's what I'm thinking because you don't really want people to know who you was because you was probably a coward in high school or you was getting
Yeah.
beat up, and that's why you get on
But
here.
James, I didn't go, James, I didn't go to
That's
high
why you
school.
do that. I mean, I get it, bro. I
Yes.
didn't get beat up in high school. You see, that's why I come
Well,
on
I
here
didn't
like
get
this.
beat up
I
either
grew up
because
in an
I didn't go
all-black
to high school,
community.
James.
That's why I walk around with my chest out. My voice inflects. That's the
James,
military.
let's face it. There are people in Kylene,
Sir,
Texas
my
that
voice
bully the
inflects
fuck
because I
out
was
of
in the
you.
military. You misjudge that as me yelling and screaming. But if anybody who's been in the military, they know that's called a command voice.
Do you think you're in command of this conversation?
No, I'm talking to a person who thinks that they are superior to me, and I'm just asking you to turn on your camera and show us how.
Yeah, I don't show
Hold on,
my
let me
face
get
on
some
this app.
medals out. Let me get some medals out. Let me.
No, here we
Not
go.
no
Are they going
military.
to be medals that you
Military. Here,
coach other people?
Hold on. You don't have no kids or whatever. If you did, you don't want to admit it. All right. What is this? This is the Department of the Army Achievement Medal. Here, okay. Let me see where my Social Security information on it. And people be recording me.
Right.
Okay.
That's why I don't turn my camera
That's
on.
Department of the Army right there. You see that?
I don't want
That's
these
Department
racist
of the Army
motherfuckers
right
knowing
there.
what I look like. What's
You
this?
understand? Okay, I got so many of them from being the best. The best.
The best.
Absolute best.
What
How
the
many
fuck
do
are
you
you the
have?
best at?
Okay, my job was Bradley. I taught my soldiers how to take a Bradley apart, the gun, the pew pews blindfolded. That was my standard. Black excellence. You didn't have to, but my
Wow.
soldiers did. And if they own here, so I could get on here and say that because all
Mm-hmm.
my soldiers knew that's how I roll. We're gonna be better than everybody. And
Mm.
I know that hurts your soul. You
But
would
yet the
never
white man's
think
still
like that
holding you
because you
back.
don't have
That's crazy.
melanin in your skin. You could
So
never
is
think
the
that.
so do you feel that that there's white people holding you back?
No.
Okay, great.
No.
Okay, great.
I'm saying that there's mediocre white people masquerading as they're superior to people trying to play this game on TikTok like they can confuse or make people burn out. And what have you done? You can't even just, other than getting some money from your mama because they got to go through Oklahoma and get some land and you selling it or
Yeah, my
any
mama
other
went down
states.
to
What do you
Oklahoma and
got?
she stole
Because
some
you act like
land.
y'all ain't
Okay.
never got nothing for free. And you got
Do
everything for
you
free.
hear the shit that comes out of your mouth, James? James,
Yes.
what
It's
the
called
fuck are you
Oklahoma
on?
Sooners.
James,
Do you
if
know
I
what a
gave
Sooner
you a
is?
fucking piss test,
Do you
what
know what
the
a
fuck
Sooner is?
would
Why
be
you
in your
cussing, sir?
system?
Sir, why you cussing at me? I'm 57 years old.
I
I'm
don't give
probably
a
older than your
fuck
father.
how old you
Sir, why
are.
are you cussing at me?
Okay, so what would be in your system
Don't
if I
burn out.
gave you a fucking piss test? What would be in
Don't.
your system?
What
There
would
would
be in
be
my
so many fucking
hey, you know what? Hey, I ain't
illegals.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Check
Yeah,
it
go
out.
ahead.
I just drank coffee for the first time. I don't drink coffee.
Well, that's not going to show up in a piss test, moron.
Oh, well, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to do drugs. I'm sorry. Did that
This
disappoint
is you
you?
complete. Wait, James, this is you
I just told
completely
you I drunk
sober?
coffee. I just told you I drunk coffee. I drank wine.
Oh,
I drink wine. Here's the wine. Look how much I
nothing
drunk.
like
Look how
10
much I
a.m.
drunk.
fucking drinking some cheap
I drunk
wine.
one glass. That was yesterday.
Oh, wait, so
Yeah.
you're not day drinking yet?
No. That was yesterday. The Aggies played, sir. We just won by
I
13.
know, that was a good game. Great
It
game.
was a
Kudos
great
to you
game, wasn't it?
guys. That was a
Hey,
great game.
if we're not ranked number one, that's another reason they hate, because they hate the country boys. And they hate,
Wait, they hate the country boys. The country boys are white. So they hate the country
come
boys
on,
that are
man.
white. They hate the
But
black
you
people.
from
What the fuck?
Pennsylvania, bro.
So
I'm
who
in
do we
Texas.
like here?
Bro, I grew up in Killeen. Okay, that was Camp Hood, Fort Hood. All right, and you know how they treated black people then. You know, Ray, what's his name? Mr. Lewis, the one that played baseball. What they do to him? Make him sit on the back of the bus, kicked him out the army because a white woman wanted his seat. You remember that?
Wait, I thought
That's
that
what
was
happened to black
Rosa
people in my
Parks.
hometown. That's what happened to him.
Outcast
Okay,
told
he
me
went on
that
to be
was
a Hall
Rosa
of Famer.
Parks.
He went on to
I'm
be a
so
Hall of Famer,
confused.
but can we acknowledge that white people tried to stop that man's greatness and got him kicked out the army because he would not move off of a front of a bus for a white woman? Did that happen in my hometown? Yes, it did. So when you say these things don't
I'm going to be
happen,
honest. I never heard that story. All I know is Rosa Parks got
you
kicked to
don't
the
watch
back of the
movies.
bus.
Do you watch any black movies, sir? I'm honestly,
Fuck no.
because I watch black
Honestly,
movies.
well, James, if you want me to be honest, I'm not big on movies. I don't watch a lot of movies. I could name like a handful of movies I've seen.
Did you see
Uh,
Blade Runner,
no,
Avatar,
no,
Star Wars,
no, fuck no.
Little Rocky, Mount Harshaw?
I've never even heard of that.
So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
What's the matter? I'm
No,
57,
it doesn't
James.
matter. I'm just
I'm
asking how old are you, sir?
57. I'm 50 fucking 7.
Okay, well, I'm 20, and that's okay. So you're gonna be 57, I'm gonna be 20, and I'm gonna act like I know everything, and I'm gonna peacock around like I'm the greatest person in the world, even though I have no real achievements that I can show anybody. But I can just say that I'm white and say that, look, I got this person upset, so look how great I am. Yeah, okay. But go ahead. I'm still here. I'm still not burning out.
Well, James, that's what happens
I
when
want to
you're
go into another
fucking
room and
high
start
as
pulling out
fuck
more
on whatever
wars.
the fuck you're on, bro.
I'm gonna show you the clear distinction between you and me.
And
You
what's
with
that?
no melon, because you're a racist. Now that don't mean that all white people are like you, but the ones that are like you, I'm gonna come for you because you are not who you think you are. And if you
And
are,
what?
all you have to do is go live and show these people right now in your room how great you are. Show us. Show
Yeah,
us, white
no,
man. Show us how you're superior to me.
no, I
Show
don't
us.
like getting
What
on
have you done in
camera.
your life?
I'm afraid.
Do you have a
Uh,
girlfriend?
no.
Are you a
But
virgin?
yes.
Okay. And I believe that too. And
Okay,
that's okay.
great.
That's good. No, that's good. See, that's a good thing.
Of
That's a good
course.
thing. Yeah,
But
that's more white women for the rest of us.
of course. Oh, you like the snow bunnies?
Why would you call women snow bunnies? That's so
Listen, that's what
disrespectful.
you
I
guys
said
call them.
women.
That's number one.
White women. I do like white women.
Oh,
I
you
do like
do, but they despise you. They
I
despise you.
lost my virginity.
Guarantee they despise your ass.
Bruh, I'm 6'4", 245 pounds. I'm the same size I was in college.
And I'd still bit slap the fuck out of you. You hear me, James? I'd bit slap the fuck out of your ass.
I can still fit into my Leatherman jacket from high school.
Once again, James. Either way, I'd bit
I
slap
can
the
do
fuck
more
out of you.
push-ups than you right now. You're a soft-bodied European. You're not hard. You're one of these people that does math, would drop the A, put an E, and you get on here talking about, you get on these sites and talk about
Wait, what was it?
Valhalla
Drop
and Vikings,
math?
and you think you hard. You're
Oh,
not.
oh
You're
no,
a
I'm not saying I
coward.
do
If you
math.
sit here and think that you could get on here and just attack people, you met the right one. What are you gonna do to me if you see me? Because
Bitch
I
slap
mean,
the fuck out of you. You see
how?
those?
You can't
You
reach that
see
high,
those
shorty.
fucking beads
You
in your
can't reach
beard?
that high.
They would be
You can't reach that
flying
high.
off your
I'm
fucking neck. You
6'4". How
fucking hear
tall are
me?
you, sir? How tall
All
are you,
right.
sir?
Wait, I'm sorry.
How tall are you, sir?
5'3 3/4.
Okay. Well, I don't think you're that short, but it wouldn't matter. What is your discipline, sir? What is the thing
What
that
is my
leads you
discipline?
to
What I
just
do is
slap
I
me? Are
fly
you
around the
Muay
country.
Thai?
Look,
Are you Jiu-Jitsu? Are you Taekwondo? Because
wait,
you and your infinite
James, come on. I
rightness,
want to go back
you
to
should
one point
have
you made.
something under your belt
You,
that you have accomplished.
James, what I do is I fly around the country looking for black little bitches like yourself, and I slap their beads right off their fucking neck. You fucking hear me? But James, you said something. You said, Dave, you're a racist. What did I say that was racist?
Uh,
Good. Answer
All
me.
right, I will answer that. I will, sir. But
Well,
you just
don't
said
start
you would slap
stuttering.
me. You would said you would slap me, and I'm
Forget
going to
that.
tell you
Forget
something,
that
right? Hold
nonsense.
on. I'm not
Forget
going to
that
threaten you. I'm not going
nonsense.
to threaten you, sir. I'm not going to threaten you. I'm not. That's the childish thing. I am 57 years old.
No, James.
Anybody wants me to go. I used to be a different type of person because I had to be. I used to be hyper focused, military and all that. But the person I am now, I'm so glad that I have calmed down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have anything to prove. But when I had stuff to prove, when I was your age, sir, I was hell on wheels. I wanted to learn everything. So when I asked you what discipline you learned, what have you studied? Why can't you just answer that honestly? If you haven't learned anything,
Yawn.
just say I didn't
James,
learn
can you
anything, and then
answer?
don't have
Can
to
you
call me
answer
names.
my fucking question? What did I say that was racist? Answer.
It doesn't matter till you answer what
Okay, so
discipline were
you
you
just
going to
talk out
slap?
of your ass, James.
Because I'm from Texas. If you talk about hitting somebody
Because
from
I'm from
Texas, everything
Texas.
else stops.
Oh, too funny, bro.
Anger and your barbarism to where you feel like you're going to walk up to somebody and put hands on them in a state where everybody open carry. Because I'm going to tell you right now, as big as I am, I'm the little
James,
one in
I'm
my
not really.
family. I'm the midget. Hey, look,
James.
you took it as
Hello,
a flex.
James.
I'm the
James.
smallest one in my family out of
I'm
4
not
boys.
really going to
You took it
Texas.
as
I
a
can
flex,
assure you
didn't
of
you?
that.
I'm the midget. I'm the little one.
Yeah,
Six
but
foot
James,
two,
in all
45,
seriousness,
250 is the little one. So
oh
I
no.
got little man complex like you. But
Right.
ours is
Okay.
different. This is your little man complex. Mine is my brother's.
Of course, I understand.
Now
But
go ahead,
James,
continue.
am I really going to Texas to slap the fuck out of you? No,
It
because I
wouldn't
really
matter.
don't give two
Just don't
fucks
say,
about you. Right?
you should not
You're
say
you're just another
anything that you
moron
don't
on
mean.
TikTok that
That's what I'm
can't
gonna teach you
answer
how to be a man. Hold
questions.
on, I'm gonna teach you how to be a man. Don't
Wait,
say anything in
James,
jest
hold
that
on,
you don't
James,
mean, that you can't
James,
back up.
James.
You can take that
You
or not.
you hear yourself talk?
I'm trying to
You
give you
showed
advice,
off
man.
medals
From
that you
some
never won.
melanated advice.
Oh, here we go with the
Melanated advice.
melanated.
Don't write checks that your ass can't cash.
James, let me give you
Don't
advice,
write
okay?
checks. Don't write
Don't
checks that your ass can't cash. And I'm gonna ask you again, what discipline have
James,
you studied?
James,
Oh,
James,
okay, you
James,
haven't studied
James.
anything. Okay, so what have you done with your 20 plus years on this planet?
Not
What have
20
you
plus
done?
years.
You
I'm
done on
50. I
TikTok?
just turned 57. No, James, what I
Oh, you're
do,
57 now.
James, what I
Okay,
do. First of all,
okay.
I'm a cashier at Burger King. That's number one, and
That's a great job.
I take great
I
pride in
commend that. I
that.
commend that. You
Thank
got
you.
a
I
job.
appreciate that. And number two, when I come on TikTok, I am looking for the best Muslims, the best Democrats, and the best Black Americans to come up and make themselves look like a fucking fool. There we go. Yes.
You just said my intro. I'll
Yes.
be anything you want me to be just to debate you and show you how weak you are. Not white people, but you. I don't want you
Right.
to try to switch it like, oh, I'm picking on white people. I would never do that. I have higher aspirations for running for office. It's 67% Republican where I live. I missed the runoff by 13 votes. 13 votes. So I'm not even scared to run for politics in a red city. So, but you think I'll be scared to come on here and debate you? You need to go and look at me on
But
camera,
to be
sir.
fair, you haven't debated, right? You've run your mouth. You haven't
I
answered
do this for a
questions,
living.
and this is what you do for a living.
No,
Is
no, no.
embarrass the
What? No,
fuck
no,
out of
no. I'm
yourself.
talking about I'll be honest with you, sir.
Thank you, Leander.
Sir, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I wish that I could get some of my soldiers on here or any of my battles or anybody. But I
Mhm.
debated politics every day in the military. I debated. That was something that everybody says you don't do that, but I promise you, if anybody knows me, and eventually there'll be somebody that gets on that knows me, they will tell you that I debated like before PT, after PT, or in the field. We talk current events, everything. This is who I've always been. So it's just who I am. I've always liked to debate Europeans because Europeans don't even
Not
call themselves
European.
Europeans no more because they're afraid of getting called by ICE because most of you are only first or second generation Americans and you came here illegally and you just don't want to say nothing, but you know they ain't gonna come for you. And that's another white privilege, by the way.
Why is it that every single person that acts
Why
like
is it that
you?
they're not arresting white
Wait,
people?
hold on one second, James.
That's
Why is
asking.
it that
I'm
every
asking.
single person like
I'm asking.
you voted for Carmela Harris? Why is that?
Because she's educated, because she's a law enforcement person. I told you I'm criminal justice. See, it wasn't because of her skin color. It wasn't because I was in her sorority. It wasn't because of her stance on gays and all these other people. See, because here's the thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All my beliefs ended my door. What's up, man? My neighbors, white. We all get along. This is Texas. I don't know how y'all live in Pennsylvania, y'all nasty
Mm.
cities, right? But where I live,
Imagine what they say about your
hold on,
fucking
hold on, hold on,
beard.
hold on, hold on, hold
Imagine
on,
what
hold on,
those
hold on.
white folks
First of all,
say
I don't
about
like
your
the Steelers
fucking
anyway.
beard.
I don't like the Steelers. I hate the city. So I'm a Cowboy fan. Let's get that out the way. I guess you didn't see that on my wall.
Imagine what your neighbors say about that fucking beard. Oh, he's out there again, screaming on his phone.
Sir, nobody says anything to me about anything ever, except for on TikTok. If I'm in people's face, they run up and they grab it, and I love it. White women love my beard. I can't wait for them to see the new one. I just got it
Mm.
done last night, and I actually had the female on there doing it so people could stop talking about my beard. And you're doing it again. So when you're done, friend me. Go look at my friend of 44 years who worked at the White House, by the way, and who goes to a Muslim country to vacation because she was stationed there, Turkey. Guess what? My friend did my beard. We actually keep long-term friendships. We actually raise our kids. My two kids are in college. That's why I was asking where your kids are. They got scholarships on their own merit. All my kids went to college, by the way, except for I adopted some kids. They went. They did not go to college. They went to yeah, they did, but they were what is it called before RN, like flipping people over in the bed, nursing homes, and now they've worked their way up. One draws blood at the VA. So I even adopt kids. So where are you better than me at, sir? You don't do nothing but get on this thing and tell us you're better than me. You ain't putting no work in.
Mm.
You don't do nothing but talk because of this, and you support somebody that's like this.
I'm going to be honest with you, James. At first, you were kind of excited. Now I'm kind of bored with you.
I
But
know I'm boring you because you're getting your
yeah,
ass
I
ate
know.
up. I told you
James,
go drop me.
James, James, James.
Okay, go
James.
ahead.
This
Go
is
ahead.
reality,
I'm
right?
boring.
Okay.
I'm boring.
All
I'm
right.
getting more coins than you. That's
Of
letting you
course.
know you're getting ate up.
Yeah.
You're looking
Okay.
at the chat. You shouldn't have started it. You
Right.
should apologize. You should say, I'm not better than that black guy, but I'm better than most black guys. You could have said that. You're not gonna ever convince
Oh my
nobody.
god.
You ain't gonna never convince no real man to come up here and talk about their race.
I got you, James. This is.
Did I
Let's
do a
just
good
go
job?
with
Did I cuss at
James.
you? Did I cuss
James,
at you? I'm about to go. I
stop,
gotta go.
James.
I gotta go. Did I cuss at you? Did I
No, of
cuss
course
at you?
not. And I
Did
don't
I
give a fuck.
disrespect you?
But James, I'm not going to be a little bitch and
But
say, "Oh my gosh,
you
he
are,
cussed
because you
at
keep
me."
cussing. The fact that you have to cuss shows your intelligence. The fact that
Well,
you have
to
to
be
cuss
fair,
shows that you
James,
can't think of a big word.
studies
You're
show
bewildered.
that
You're
those that
befuddled.
cuss are actually more intelligent. That's what
But you're
they
so
said.
smart.
Right. I'm the dumb one. You're the smart one, James.
No, sir, no, sir. I didn't say that. You said it. But I tend to agree with you on
Of
things like
course,
that.
of course,
Yes. You're doing a great job of making yourself look good to all the people in your room. Continue.
of course. So, James, let's just go macro view and I'm gonna just say 5 statements. Tell me if they're true or false.
Okay. And
2025. There is nothing a white man can do that a black man cannot. True or false?
I already said I can't run for office if I got an SA. I can't do that. So that's false. Continue. Next 4.
Okay, very dumb. Uh, Black people
Wait,
are
is
responsible.
that a good answer? Go ahead.
Black people are
Black people are
responsible
responsible for
for
what?
over half the murders in this country. True or false?
I don't know if you can say that word, but
I
it's
just
your
need
live.
true or false.
I don't know. I haven't. I don't know. Honest answer. I
Okay.
have not. It's. Hey, look, man. The Aggies are having a historic run. Just let me. I'm being honest. Usually, I could. But I've just been watching football. My Cowboys. So I don't know. So that's the honest answer. I'll look it up and then I'll get back with you. I'm already following you, so I'll find it and get back with you. Next question.
Next one's not going to be true.
Just the idea that 13% of the
Just hold on.
population is
Let's
responsible
have
for
some. All
half of the
right, James.
crime is it's something Charlie Kirk would say, and
Go.
that's what the kind of I know
All
where
right.
this is going. I heard it
Let's
right
have some
off.
fun. Tell me how America.
Wannabe. Hey,
Okay.
y'all, real quick, if y'all like us going back and forth, y'all tap the screen for this man.
No,
Give him some
I
likes.
don't
He's
ask
giving
for
me his
likes. I don't
platform.
do
I
that.
thank him for it. I know he's about to drop me because he's been his ass smashed.
Yes.
And that's the only time I'm gonna cuss.
Smash.
So before
Okay.
you drop me, I'm gonna give you a plug, a commercial. He brought James up. He brought James up, and I give him credit for that. Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna show you this. Promise me
Oh,
you'll
here we
always
go.
remember you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
Huh. Put
That's
that
me.
on a t-shirt.
You're gonna be poo.
Oh, not cool.
But don't come up here with that alpha male stuff like you a warrior, because you're not. You ain't got no war. I mean, you probably could, and you might have somebody in your family that does. And I'm not saying I'm the greatest thing since sliced cheese.
Well,
What
once
I'm
again, I
saying
did
to
have
you,
family
sir,
members. I
is
have
you
ancestors
you
that.
can't even go live. You can't even show your face.
Yes, I don't show my
Ask me a
face.
question. Show me your face.
Nah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that.
I didn't think so. Go ahead. Yeah, you don't want
Yeah.
the people to know who you are. I get it.
Okay.
So what government agency you work for?
What government agency? Bro, I told you
Are you a
I'm a
J6er?
cashier
Are
at
you a
Burger King.
J6er? Are you a Catholic?
I went to
Are
Catholic
you
schools.
Catholic?
Let me answer. I went to Catholic schools my whole life, but I'm not religious anymore.
Ah!
I'm not really religious now. But James, entertain me. Just tell me one thing where America would be better today if Harris won.
That would be easy, sir. We wouldn't be having these tariff wars
Okay.
with countries that Trump had already passed tariffs with. He said they were bad ideas his first term. He gets reelected. He says they're bad ideas again. And he's the one that passed them because he got rid of NAFTA, sir. We seen that. And you see that's
So
crazy that was?
if
That's
you
one.
remember, okay, no problem.
So
If
that's
you
one, right?
remember,
So you agree that's one?
let me. I'll
Trump's
respond.
delusion about who passed the
Wait,
tariffs?
James.
That's one. So say it's one and move to the next question.
James. Remember, think back to the spring when Liberation Day happened. The Democrats and the media said we were going to be in a recession by the 4th of July. And you guys reamed Trump for it. And we're not in a recession, right? Our stock market is hitting record highs. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So,
okay, that's three. That's three. You got two more. Then I get to ask you 5 questions.
wait, what do you, James?
You just asked me three questions.
Stop.
Well, actually, that's 4 questions you've asked me, sir.
Okay,
but
James.
You got one more.
James, you're not going to sit here and tell me what to do. That's the one thing that
don't
will
do that.
get
Don't
you
do
dropped.
that. I wanted to
That's
ask
the
you.
one thing that
I
will
thought you
get
give
you
me the
dropped.
courtesy, sir,
Okay.
of asking you 5 questions.
Once again, James.
Can you please give me that honor of asking you?
James, shut the fuck up, James. Okay, so tell me a couple things.
Go ahead.
James, tell me a couple things that are going well in America today.
This is a question that I asked my 99-year-old grandma. She says it's horrible. And my
Maybe
mom
put her on the phone.
Horrible. The total direction, like y'all was mad about eggs, bro. Now we got president that suspends habeas corpus and is bombing. BOMBing boats that he says are carrying smugs. Right? I'm not gonna get you live in. So, sir, when you, what world do you think that we on the right track?
I'm so sorry.
We literally stopped cyber attacks from Russia. That's the first thing
question
that he did. We have people who are coming in and blowing the whistle when those logs out, Russia logs in. Do you remember that guy? He said he's getting surveyed?
Okay, James.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What is going well in America? That's what I'm looking for.
You tell me.
Okay.
Okay. Did you know that today, that right now, okay, the next thing they're trying to do is try to separate veterans that are 100% from their retirement pay. Did you know that? And do you support that?
Once again, James.
No. It's
James.
I've answered 6 questions now. You can't answer one. That happened today. That
James.
happened today.
Okay.
Go on the record. Do you support?
James, I'll bring your dumbass back up. It's very simple. You want to criticize, no problem. Not worried about that. All I want is just very simple. What is going well in America today? All right. That's all I want. All right. And then if you can't name things, I would love to give you some things and you tell me if it's good or bad for America. And merch shop, listen to me. For you to say we're not in a or we're in a recession, just by a few comments that I've seen you make, you come off as one of the dumbest motherfuckers in the chat. So kudos to you. So what was that guy's James? All right, so James, once again, the question is very simple. What is going well in America? And please go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to try to, and I'm trying to be as honest as possible, sir. I actually have stocks. Trump crashed the stock market. Now it's on records highs, and guess what? You know it, but
James, stop.
Sir, but the stock market is good if you're a billionaire. If you're a billionaire, you loving this.
So
If
if
you're
the
a
stock
billionaire,
market,
woo,
James,
I just said the stock market.
James,
Do you accept
okay,
it?
gotcha. So the stock market is going well,
Yes,
correct?
for some people, not everybody.
James, that people with a 401k, is the stock market going well for them? Yes or no?
It's on track now, but it wasn't 4 months
Okay,
ago.
very good.
And
So
he
it
still
went.
got 4 years. Has
Okay.
it ever fluctuated this much? No.
Well, technically it has, but
Well,
whatever.
it has, but he
James,
still got 4
I don't
years.
think economics is going to be your
I
strong
think it
suit,
will.
but
I think it will.
okay.
I could pull up my stocks. Can you pull up yours?
James. Honestly, I wouldn't really go
Okay,
that
so now
hard,
you ask
but
me some
that's fine.
questions. Can I ask you a
So,
question now?
James, please.
Yes, sir.
What else is going well in America, please?
No, that's nothing else.
Nothing else. So is it
The
good?
Aggies are winning. The Aggies are winning. That's it.
Okay.
The Aggies are winning.
Okay.
We've lost so many jobs in Texas, sir. The farmers are not going to be able to have their crops because they
All right, James.
for the people that do contracting. I can't speak on America. I can speak on Texas. So if you were getting your floor done,
All right, James. The James show is over. Okay. So we have two options. One, I'm going to give you something that's going on in this country, and you tell me if it's good or bad for America. I don't want your dumbass commentary. I want nothing else from you. I'm going to ask questions. You tell me if just one word, good or bad for America. If you're willing to do that, I would love to have you back up. If not, I'm gonna move on. Okay? It just doesn't make sense to allow you to come up and spew the bullshit that you're spewing. All right, so let's James, you were not in the queue, James. Here, I'll invite him.
cash out, bro. You're gonna keep doing it. I answered your question and you dropped me,
Okay,
bro.
no problem. Once
Let me
again,
answer though, right?
very simple, very simple. It's
So even if I answer the white
all
man's
I want
question,
from
he
you,
still got to show his power by dropping me.
James. Very simple. All I want from you is good or bad. That's all I want.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Those are the only words you're going to say
No,
until.
I'll say what I say, but I'll try to do the best I
Okay,
can.
so the border is more secure. Is that good or bad?
It's bad
Okay, great, very intelligent.
because y'all won't let nobody in, and
James, once
and the
again,
farmers are losing all
James,
their
it's just
crops.
good or bad. It's just good or bad. No other commentary is needed.
Oh
Is
well,
it
it's
good?
necessary because anybody could try to frame a picture by just saying good or bad. Just say one word.
Okay,
While you're
James, I tried. I'm just
two-paragraph
gonna move
thing.
on.
Drop
James,
me.
I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on, James. I appreciate you. Holy folk. Where's that dumbass that said something about I don't know who it was. The one that said something about the economy. Who was that? If that was you, just type dumbass in the comments so I could bring you right up. Schmillo.
Oh, are you gonna make your
Oh,
points or I'm making my points? first.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Are you going to make your points on why you think those are the biggest failures, or I'm making my points on why they're not?
Well, first, where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
All right. And are you a Muslim?
No.
Are you a Democrat?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Okay, kind of. Are you a Black American?
Can you see my profile or no?
I'm going to be honest. I don't go by look at my profile picture. You really, it doesn't really matter. But
Yes, I'm Black.
so if I said Black Americans are one of the top 3 biggest failures in this country, you would disagree?
Yes, I would.
Okay. And 2 options. A, you could tell me which group of people should be up there in place of them. Or B, tell me why they are not one of the 3 biggest failures. Which one do you want?
Can I do both?
Of course. Go ahead.
So I'm going to start with A. Who would I replace up there? I would probably replace Donald Trump up
Okay,
there.
great. Donald
The
Trump
reason
is a group of people. Very smart.
well, he's a person, so
Very good. He is a person.
he's a big failure to the world. I honestly feel like Donald Trump, he makes a lot of he trolls a lot, and I don't respect that as a president, because if you're a president, this should be like the most serious person in our country, because he's running the country, and him like going around saying he's a king. I know you've seen that TikTok he posted of him like pooping on the No Kings protest. Like, that was like just so goofy. It's just like, bro, like other countries are looking at us and like we're a joke. We look like a joke right now, and it's crazy.
But what countries consider us a joke?
I would say the whole world.
The whole world. Okay,
Yeah.
very smart. Absolutely. Can you give me an example? Because to me, and this is just to me, the dumb white guy, is it seems like Trump is back in office and countries are snapping to attention. You have Trump ending wars. You have other countries paying more money to fund NATO. So I think it's the exact opposite. I think there are Democrats in this country that their feelings are hurt by tweets and truth social posts, but the people that matter when it comes to the world stage, they are snapping to attention to make sure to kiss Trump's ass and therefore kiss America's ass. Where am I wrong?
I'm gonna ask this. So them funding NATO isn't just for America. Are we agreed on that? So what are these countries doing strictly for America that's kissing Trump's ass?
Well, how about when Trump got like a $400 million jet? How about Trump ending multiple wars? How about a terrorist group handing
What
over
multiple
hostages?
wars? What
Hold on one
multiple?
second. How about a terrorist group handing over hostages that they held for 2 years?
What multiple wars did he end?
Wait, I'm so sorry. Let's just stick with the Middle East just for now.
Okay, that's one. So
Is it good or bad that the hostages were released?
of course, that's amazing.
Okay, great. In your mind, can you name any of the other wars that Trump ended? Like, go.
Well, he said that he would end the war in Ukraine his first day. That didn't happen.
I'm so sorry. The question was, can you name any of the wars that Trump says he has ended? Now, you could say
I
the
mean, the only
Congo
one I
one, he
can
really
is
didn't end
Palestine and
it, but
Israel.
well, to be fair, the Israel-Iran one is the one that he. Go ahead. That's not in the 7. That would be 8, but that's fine. Continue.
Yeah, that was my point.
Okay.
But when it comes to, so let me ask you this. So when Trump is posting all this goofy stuff on the White House page, say you were in another country and you seen that was what our president was doing, the leader of our country was doing, would you be like, oh, he's just a troll? Or would you be like that's a joke? Like, that's so
But
silly. Like, I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that.
I got you. But you're back to your feelings getting hurt by his tweets.
My
right?
feelings aren't hurt. Let's start there.
Well, okay. So, okay, fair enough. So tell me where America is struggling right now, just as a country.
I would say civilly, like it's America.
Civilly.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
split
great.
into two. Like it's we're not a unity. Like we're not a
Correct,
unit. It's
correct.
like
Yeah,
it's
very good. We
crazy.
are. We are. It is very simple. It is you are either based in facts, reality, and common sense, or you're a dumbass, and you're not. And
Yeah.
the fact that you're putting Trump's tweets up there as it's the end of the world, it's just not. I'm sorry.
I didn't say it was the end of the world. I said we look like a
Okay.
joke if our president
Oh,
is
okay.
doing that. It looks like a joke, and
Okay.
I
So
don't know how you can disagree with that.
okay, no problem. Is Trump a troll? Yes. Is his bedside manner lacking sometimes? 100%. Guilty as charged. I could see people criticizing that, right? But is it a good thing or a bad thing for America that the border is closed? Is it good or bad? That's all I want.
Um, I don't really know how to answer
All
that.
right, very good. Is it good or bad for America that the stock market has hit record highs?
I would say that's good.
All right, great. Is it good or bad for America that NATO has bought billions of dollars of weapons instead of us just basically handing it over? Is it good or bad?
That's good.
Okay, great. Is it good or bad that we've had so many investments in our country under this Trump term, from $600 billion from Apple, and whenever you do all the math, it's probably tens of trillions of dollars. Is that good or bad?
From Apple
Well, no, not
investment to
ten
our
trillion
government.
dollars from no 600 billion Apple committed to.
I'm confused on what you're asking.
Oh, okay. Is it good or bad that companies and countries want to invest in the United States? Is it good or bad?
That's good.
Okay, great. So, in which way, like, which of the few points that I gave you does the tweets and the truth post override those good things?
Yeah, it would override it because one,
Let me just stop you. Don't embarrass yourself. It
I'm
doesn't
not.
override it. It does
Okay, so
not
why'd you ask
override it.
me?
Because I wanted to see
Was
if
it a
you were
rhetorical
actually going to be
question?
dumb enough to fucking even compare
Why
and
are you
contrast.
cussing?
Most Americans do not care about Trump's tweets.
I would
All they care
disagree.
about is making sure men do not play in women's sports, making sure we don't have illegal immigrants killing innocent Americans, making sure that our government is trying to do something when it comes to the drug epidemic that has hit this country. So, like, why is it that you're coming up here worried about tweets when everyday Americans are just worried about other things? Why
Well,
is
that
it?
was just one of my points. If you would let
Okay,
me,
give me
you know,
another point
express.
because the
The
first one
whole
went well.
Yeah, so the whole Tylenol thing, that was insane. Him saying stick out the pain because, basically implying that Tylenol causes autism and he's not a doctor. He doesn't know. There might be studies showing that, there could be a correlation to Tylenol and autism, but it's not the direct causation.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
whenever, like, to me, doesn't it look dumb? And once again, I don't think this is a good argument for either side because I'm not a doctor, you're not a doctor, Trump's not a doctor. But whenever you see Tylenol putting out a tweet, do not take our products while pregnant, doesn't that kind of like just deflate your whole argument or no?
What do you mean? Don't take Tylenol?
Tylenol has put out a tweet before saying, do not take our products
A
while
tweet?
pregnant.
That's a tweet?
Okay,
That's
so
saying
now
more
tweets are
what?
not important. Okay, for
Okay,
when
but I'm
Trump.
saying,
Okay.
first off, a tweet from Tylenol, that's not them actually putting out a statement to their company and putting it on the bottle. Not everyone has Twitter. Like a tweet is gonna be like, oh, don't take it while you're pregnant. That's not
But didn't you come up here
reliable.
bitching about Trump's tweets?
Why are you cussing? And no, I wasn't bitching. I was just stating out a fact that he looks like a joke.
Too funny.
Yeah,
Okay, you're doing great. Okay, so let's go to Black Americans.
yeah, we can go
Tell
there.
me why Black Americans should not be on this list.
I would say Black Americans shouldn't be on this list because you want to bring up the statistic of 1350. Okay, sure, you got that stat from 2019. It's
Mhm.
2025.
Do you think the
Um,
murder rates have gotten better?
I just don't think it's reliable, so I can't say if it's gotten better or worse.
Okay, well, there it is.
So,
So, whenever I started this conversation where this country is divided and you're either based in reality, facts, and common sense, or you're not, that even facts from the FBI, for one reason or another, you're not going to accept them as facts,
Okay,
and
so
that's
let
the
me ask you
problem.
this then. Let me ask you this. So say the birth rate in 2019 was
Wait,
100,000.
why are you deflecting
No, I'm not
from?
deflecting. I'm trying to get you to understand how this doesn't make any
Okay.
sense. So
Oh,
say
okay.
the birth rate in the 2000s, every woman were to have 2 kids, and you use that same stat in 2025. Do you think it's going to change, or you think it's going to stay the exact same?
I have no clue what the fuck you mean. Like, I
Okay,
understand the
so let me
words
let
that
me
are
break it down
coming out of your
slower.
mouth. I just don't understand how that applies
No, okay, so
to.
I'm gonna
Okay.
break it down slower. So do you think stats
Right.
change over time? Yes or no?
Do stats change over time? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so they changed over time. So if I were to use a stat that said from 2019 that said the birth rate,
Oh, I see what you're doing. I
yeah,
got you now. Okay, so once again, you didn't answer my question. Was
yeah,
your response was, well, that's 2019. Do you really think the murder rates have gotten better for the black community in the last 5 years?
I don't know. We don't have a stat to show.
Well, breaking news, they haven't, right?
Okay, do
They
you have a stat
haven't,
to show that?
right?
No, you
You could
don't.
you once again, you could go to any major US city that has a higher black population and it's not pretty, right? Like,
But you're equating. Okay, even okay. Let's just use the 2019 stat or whatever. You're
okay.
equating probably a small percent of the black community doing these crimes to the whole black
Of
Americans.
course.
And
It's
I feel
not
like that's crazy. I feel like that's
okay,
kind
no
of
problem. No problem.
prejudice.
It is not every Muslim is a terrorist. Not every Democrat is a moron. Not every black American is a murderer, right? Like that is a given.
Yep. It's
All
a
right,
small
but
percent. It's a minority of the black Americans, and you're generalizing them based on that small percentage.
I got you. But then, whenever we look at the crime stats for any year from the FBI, there's not one stat line that shows black people below 13%. Why do you
But
think
what
that
is
is? Can you answer directly for once?
why do I think that is?
Yeah, why do you think that every fucking stat line, the black population, whether it's arrests or convictions, are above 13%? Why is that?
I would think because of I don't know. I don't think it's because they're black. I'm gonna say that it's not because they're black. I think it's because probably the.
Very intelligent answer.
I mean, I'm about to finish. If you be quiet.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just getting started. Okay, let me get my
Yeah.
pen out.
So
Okay,
it's
I'm
gonna be
ready.
the circumstances that they're in because it can never be about their race because race isn't real. We can agree on that, correct?
Race isn't real.
Do you know what race is?
Tell me, teach me.
It's a social construct that was made
Okay.
about 400 years ago. It's you cannot prove biologically that someone's race. That's not how it works. So it's no
Looks like it.
biological component of the reason that they're going to be committing these crimes because it's not real.
So whenever black people come up here and say that people from the white race are holding me back,
Yeah, I think that's stupid.
okay, do you think that white people hold black people back today?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you agree with me that a black person can do anything a white person can do in this country?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. The
Yeah.
white, I must say, there's a lot of black people that come up here and disagree with you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm gonna be like every black person. Just
Oh,
like you're white, you're not
that's
gonna be like every
tremendous.
white
So,
person.
when black people say, "Well, there's systematic racism," do you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
Oh, you do agree that the
I do
system.
agree. There is a
Oh, okay. Here
system.
we go. Okay, so
So
tell me
can I
more.
explain why I agree?
Entertain me.
So when it comes to race, the whole reason race was invented was to be racist. That's why, the N word it came from, the Spanish. Basically they put on these labels to say that you're less than. So it doesn't exist in our government, but it definitely exists in our society. So when I say the system is racist, as long as we have race in our system, it's always going to be racist. So I
You
think we
hear
should take
yourself?
race
Didn't
out.
you
Yeah.
just sit here and say race is a nothing burger? There is no such thing as a race.
There is no. It's not.
Oh, okay, so but then 48 and a half seconds later, you're saying the systematic is racism?
Yeah, so as long as we have race in our system, it's going to be racist because they created race to be racist. I'm confused.
You remind me of a young Carmela Harris.
Okay,
Do you
sure.
know that?
That's a compliment to my eyes.
Well, it's really not.
I
When I
mean, it's a
right
compliment in my
where you
eyes. So
kind of
thank you
ramble
so
on and
much.
not much comes out.
No, I don't think you're
Uh,
understanding. I don't think you have the intellectual capacity to understand me.
so you think that I'm dumb?
I mean, if you got that, then sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Uh,
tell me
uh,
how I was wrong in what I said.
I once again, there's let's just go, bigger picture. I don't think there's anything that I can do as a white person that a black person cannot do in this country.
I never said that when I specifically said when I talked about systematic racism, it does not exist in our government. I said it exists in our society because we are a race-based society. Everyone sees color. If you say you don't see color, you're lying. Everyone sees color. It's everywhere.
When
So
was the
as long
last
as we're
time if somebody said to you, when was the last time a white man held you down, what would your answer be?
like, what do you? That's not just racism. Like,
Oh,
like what? That's not the only thing that you can do to be racist. Like, what are you talking about?
okay. When was the last time somebody was racist towards you?
Never.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Just because, okay, so when we're talking about systematic racism and we're talking about interpersonal racism, they're two different things. So
Hmm.
interpersonal is like someone directly being racist towards me. It's like a one-on-one, basically. If
Right. And
someone
that's fair.
is
That's a fair point. Yes.
like, if it's in a system, like in our
Uh-huh.
society, this is just my beliefs. As long as we have race in our system, it's gonna be racist because it just separates us.
When was the last
So,
time the system was racist towards you or held you back?
so and this is, I wouldn't say the system's holding me back at all. I don't think that's what, no. So when I'm talking about systematic racism, are you gonna be
Yeah.
quiet?
I don't know. I can't help myself.
So
When you
exactly
guys
what
come
you're
up
doing right
here
now.
and the mental gymnastics you have to put yourself through to even explain why you have the thought. Somebody said redlining. I don't know if that's trolling or not. But go ahead,
That
go
would be
ahead.
considered that also.
Redlining, okay.
Yeah.
When was redlining outlawed?
A long time ago, but that still created, stuff in our system. So
And
I'm
when
gonna
was the last
continue.
time redlining affected you? And how?
I lived in a suburban town, so it didn't affect me.
Okay, when was the last time redlining affected anybody like had a negative impact on
Well, we
anybody?
can talk about in Texas right now where the representation, it's going to take more, it takes less white people to get representation in their government right now. You can look this up, and then
You're
Hispanics and
not
then black
talking about
people.
the gerrymandering, are you?
No.
Okay, what are you talking about?
There was like a new law passed. I don't know what it's called exactly, but basically I don't know how to explain it. So basically it would take less white people to get a representative in office than Hispanics or black people. You can look this up.
Okay, what do I look up? I'll look it up right now.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What do I look up?
I just told you.
Okay, hold on one second. Let
So
me open up my other phone. So let me pull up the old Google. And then what do I search to find this nonsense?
do representation laws by race in Texas
Okay, and what
for
am I
government.
going to learn from this?
What I just told you.
Go ahead, explain. Explain again.
I already explained it
So
twice.
it
I
is
don't
the
like repeating
gerrymandering.
myself that many times.
Okay, so it is the gerrymandering.
Okay, sure.
Okay, but I said, are you talking about the gerrymandering? And you said no.
Well, I must have been mistaken. My apologies.
Okay, but there are other states that are gerrymandering, right?
Okay, but I'm just giving one example that was Texas.
Wow, that is just crazy, and that's what I'm talking about. And my frustration, once again, to be clear, is not with you. I'm sure you're a sweet person, but there are just so many fucking morons that come up here have no clue what the fuck is going on, and I could not imagine living life whenever these questions come up and trying to twist myself up in a pretzel without admitting that look, it's 2025. There's nothing a white person can do that a black person cannot. And at
So,
some point, go ahead.
so do you know what systematic is, like the definition of that?
Um,
Like, because it doesn't only have to apply to the government and opportunities or whatever. It can apply in the society. It's not just government. I feel like that's what you're kind of stuck on.
of course, yeah, I'm stuck on it. So tell me how the society systematic racism has impacted you.
Okay, so we can use your life as an example.
Sure.
So you generalizing black people and painting them in this negative light, especially you knowing that it's a small percentage of black Americans doing these crimes, that
Mhm.
would be considered systematic because you could talk about
Oh,
white
fuck
people
yeah.
and it's like I'm confused. Like you're painting this narrative of us when you know it's a small percent. Like you're being
Well,
racist
let
just
me
based
just
off
say,
like
okay, no
I've
problem.
seen so many lives on this. That's
Uh,
like you're just painting this picture that's
systematic
like so
racism all
false.
over.
Yes, it affects everyone, and then we can even talk about what are you
Oh, that's
laughing for? I
too
feel like
funny,
you're
man.
not trying to understand. Like I
Like
feel like you're stuck.
I swear to you, and I mean this. If I came in my life every day, I would feel that I put an ad on Craigslist looking for the dumbest Muslim, the dumbest Democrats, and the dumbest Black Americans. I would think that I'm interviewing people like you prior to even putting you up here. It is just mind blowing to me. It's not all Muslims are terrorists, right? But most terrorist attacks are done by Muslims. There's no way around that. It's not all black Americans play victim or are murderers or are just dumb as a rock. But there is a decent percentage of them that come up here every fucking morning and embarrass the fuck out of themselves. And I'm here for it. That's what my platform is designed for, is for people like you to come up. And I think in your mind, I want to believe that the shit that is coming out of your mouth makes sense in your mind.
Okay, show me how it doesn't make sense because you're just insulting me. Don't show me how it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's just go with my most recent question to you. My most recent question was very simple. Can you tell me how the systematic social racism has impacted you? And you go to my photo. How is it? Okay, let's just say it is.
Yeah,
Okay, so
show
how
me
has
how.
that affected your life?
What do you? You're on this live with 156 people on here, and you're pointing out you agree that it's a small minority of Black Americans, and you're painting this stereotype of us, even though you know it's a small minority. You don't see how that's racist in the system. You don't see that. No,
So
genuinely, like,
my
are you
photo.
dense to that?
Wait, go ahead. Say that again.
Are you
Last
dense
part.
like so? You know it's a small minority, correct? You know,
Okay.
right? And
Uh
you're
huh.
saying Black Americans and generalizing us, even when you know it's a small percentage, and not even half of us. That's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
I will say this. The one thing that has happened over the last few months that was eye opening to me is P. Diddy. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he was found not guilty on a couple of his charges. And outside the New York City courthouse, there was a group of black people celebrating, even though he's going to be in prison a long time. But regardless, there was a group of black people outside celebrating, and there was one lady. The video went viral. She had a blue wig or weave or whatever you guys call it these days on. It fell off at one point as she was twerking and celebrating, and they
Mhm.
were chanting, "It's not Rico, it's a Frico," as they were spraying her with baby oil. Okay, and you could verify this and go look up the video yourself.
Okay.
um, I just think a lot of black Americans are much closer to the blue weaved ghetto bitch in New York City versus the LeBron James, Oprahs, Barack Obamas of this country. And
Why does
just
hold up? Wait.
just the first impression, from me is you are a lot closer to the blue weaved ghetto bitch than
First
you
off,
are to the Obamas, etc.
so
Right?
okay,
And the
so you're
reason why I say that is just the shit that is coming out of your mouth, just
yeah,
not that
so you're
intelligent.
equating me
Yeah, go
recognizing a
ahead.
system to me being ghetto. So you think all black people are ghetto?
No,
Most
it's
black
not.
people are
No, I
ghetto.
don't want to
That's
focus on the
ghetto as
get.
fuck. Whatever
Well,
you
I
said
don't
about
want
the
to
P
focus
Diddy,
on the
that's
ghetto
ghetto.
part. I was more focused on the dumb part.
No, what you
Okay,
described, her twerking in a blue wig and them spraying baby oil on her. That's not black behavior. That's ghetto behavior. Like, they're not interchangeable. And then you're saying most black Americans are closer to the blue weave than Oprah or Obama. You're
oh
probably
fuck
not
yeah,
even close to the rich people like Elon Musk or whatever, the person that owns Facebook. Like give a different example. Like,
I got you.
what?
But once again, I think you're focused on the wrong thing. I'm
I
not
think
necessarily.
you're focused on the wrong thing.
Oh, what? I'm so
Because
sorry.
then you
Explain.
you literally just said that I'm closer to blue weave and twerking and baby oil. Like, you don't even know
Yeah.
me, dude. You don't even know me, and you're making assumptions. That's crazy.
I don't know who you're closest with, whether it's like a family member or a boyfriend or a sibling, parent, or a coworker. If you were to take this conversation and play it for them, do you think they would be like, "Oh my god, you made so much sense up there"?
Yes, they would.
Really?
Yes, they would. And I'm a very intelligent person.
Example of something that you had to go through that I have not.
Yeah, I just told you. Like, even with YT privilege, you can say it doesn't exist. It does exist. It's not existing. You guys don't have any, laws that make you guys more successful than us. But the same thing as pretty privilege, there's YT privilege. People treat you better just because you're YT. Just like you feel like black Americans are these violent criminals. Do you think
Not ever. No, 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 no,
no,
no,
but
no,
that's what you
no.
put up there. You said we're failures, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a
Okay,
group,
okay,
yes,
so right.
100%.
Okay,
But
as a group. So you
well,
believe that. So if you think black Americans are failures and you think they're violent, there's people that
just
agree
as a
with you.
group, of
Okay, as a group, there's people that agree with you that are going to treat people different based on this stereotype. Correct?
well, I mean, statistically, if God forbid
Yes or
anybody,
no?
sure,
Okay. Thank
statistically,
you.
if anybody got shot and killed today, somebody's friend or coworker or whatever, statistically, it is more likely that it was a black person that did it, right? Because black people are responsible for more murder. Just like if somebody put on a suicide vest, we all know it's a Muslim. Okay,
What?
so I'm sorry.
Okay, and if we know someone shot up a school, then it's the
Of
white
course,
boy.
of course.
Like, and I feel like that's what's so crazy about this YT privilege. Like,
Mhm.
you're subjugating a group and you're generalizing them, and making that stereotype is gonna make people maneuver a certain type of way in society and treat people bad just because of a stereotype. It's goofy.
Just because,
I'm
wait,
not gonna
wait,
treat
wait,
you
wait,
different just
wait.
because you're
Just
white.
because I'm stating facts,
You're not stating
okay?
facts.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're saying
Go.
you're saying black Americans are 50% of whatever. Okay, sure, but you have to go deeper than that. What percentage of those black Americans are committing those crimes? It's less than like 10%. That's not like what? Like, it's
It would be
crazy.
a lot less than 10%.
Okay,
But
okay, yeah, it's crazy, dude.
okay, so why is it that if you say that if a school is shut up or a church is shut up or there's a mass shooting, I have no problem acknowledging that that's probably a white person. Okay, no, and I don't sit there. I don't get all huffy puffy about it. My feelings aren't hurt by it. That is statistically true, right? I'm not outraged by it. Unfortunately, it's true. Why is it that even with those three groups of shootings or kinds of shootings, it's still the black folk that are killing more Americans? Why is that?
Why are they killing more Americans? Is that what you're
Yeah,
asking?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's because they're black, though. Like I said previously.
Well, the reason is nobody goes to jail because they're black.
Okay.
Okay, the
Yeah.
charging
Sure.
documents don't say because you're black.
Okay.
And that's what I'm talking, and that's why you get the side eye in your classroom, right? Is you answer questions in a very unintelligent way.
Well, you just asked me why do you
Okay,
think
so
black
just very
Americans are committing
simply,
mass shootings? I said,
very
like,
simply,
I don't understand
very
why you said
simply,
black.
why is it that black people are killing more Americans every year in this country?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
then
just saying it's not
that's the
because they're
problem.
black.
That's the problem. So
Okay, tell
just
me why it is then. Tell me.
I don't know.
You don't know?
But my best answer, and I'll be honest, my best answer is because there's a lot of black people in this country that play victim nonstop. They act as if the white man is still holding them back or holding them down. They act like there's still slavery going on today, which leads them to or almost justifies them and going and robbing a store or murdering somebody. Just imagine if every single time somebody played victim in this country, if it was a black person or a white person, we sent them right to the cotton field. Okay, your family members, your ancestors went through a lot of shit, and I feel that there's a lot of them rolling over in their grave, victim today for shit that they went through. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Well, can you acknowledge what
Yeah,
I'm
I can
saying?
acknowledge that, there's some black people that victimize themselves for every situation and don't take accountability. I can acknowledge that.
Okay, great.
I call them out for that, just like I'm about to call you out.
Okay, call
So
me out for what?
okay, so my family is very successful. Like, none of my family members were slaves. We had that generational wealth in the north. Like, I live in the north, right? So the people are not as fortunate as me to have those circumstances that my family built. Does that make sense?
I'm sure in your head it does, but continue.
Wait, what do
I'm
you mean in
looking
my
for
head
the
it does?
because I'm telling you, there's a lot of black people that play victim, and you're saying, "Well, my family comes from well." That's not addressing what I'm saying.
I already addressed what you said with black people playing victim. I said I disagree with that.
Okay, great. Okay, so if we enacted a law that if you play victim for shit that happened to your ancestors, you're going to the cotton field. Do you agree that that would open people's eyes and help them realize that they live in the greatest country on this planet? Would
No,
you? No.
no,
Okay.
like what? Like the cotton field. If you play victim, like do you listen to yourself when you talk? Like, genuinely, I'm not even trying to be funny.
Do I listen to myself? No, not. I mean, I guess.
So okay,
I
let me
don't
let me.
get.
I'm gonna ask you the question.
Okay. So how about this? How do we get black people to stop playing victim? That's my listen. I'm a reasonable person. What is something that we can do to get black people to stop playing victim?
Um, I don't think we can do anything. We have free will. God gave us free will.
Okay. So okay. So then
And how is them playing victim hurting you?
oh, because it's leading to 50% of our murders.
That's not what it's
It's
leading to. Just because they play victim is
oh,
not
okay. I asked you the question. Why are black people
what you
committing
said.
over half the murders? You gave me nothing.
You said
Okay.
I said I
I
don't know.
answered my own question, and I'm telling you, there is a direct correlation between people that are playing victim and people that are going out and committing crimes. There is no doubt about that.
So you're saying no, you have to make the correlation. You're saying black people play victim, so that's why they're committing the crime. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You have like do you hear yourself? So just because they're playing victim, they're committing these crimes. That doesn't make any fucking sense. If you could really look at the high murder rates in these big cities, it's because they're overpopulated. It's because we don't have a lot of pew pew control. It's because they're in
What are you
poverty. Like,
talking
what are you
what are you
talk what are you
talking
talking about?
about?
What are
Some
you
of
talking
the
about, dude? Like, you're talking about
wait,
victims
is
and
there
that's why they're
more
killing.
gun control in Chicago or Pittsburgh?
What?
Is there more gun control laws in Chicago or
I don't know. I don't
Pennsylvania?
live there.
Okay. So then why the fuck are you saying this shit?
Because these
That's what
people
I'm
are getting
talking about,
illegal
little
guns.
Carmela. That's what I'm talking about.
They're
You're
getting
saying
illegal
statements. You have
guns.
no clue. Once
You're saying that they're committing these crimes because they're playing victim.
Gotcha. So let's just say hypothetically, you have two groups of
Like,
people.
that is so slow. There's so many people that
Okay,
play victim
very good.
that don't
Once
commit
again,
these crimes.
let's just point out how many times you make yourself look like a complete dumbass. Okay, but let's just go through a hypothetical thing.
Okay.
You have one group of people that realize, let's take skin color, let's take everything off of them, let's just describe them. One group of people, they realize they live in the greatest country on this planet. They're successful, they go to work every day, they don't play victim, and they do a great job of supporting themselves, right? And then there's group number two that every day they think that there's somebody out to get them. They think that the whole system is built against them, and they feel some type of way about the horrendous history that their ancestors had, and feel that it is affecting them today. Which group is more likely to go out and commit crimes? Group one or group two?
I don't know. Like I feel like that's so
That
vague.
and that's why you're getting the side eye in your
I'm getting the
classroom,
side. I'm
right?
getting the side eye
It's
because you
not
gave
because
me
you're
one
black.
element.
It's
You
not.
gave me.
Once
First off,
again, the
you're
reason you're
acting very
getting the
dense right
looks
now.
in your classroom
You
is
don't
you are
even
not
you don't
that
even
smart.
know
You're not
you
that
don't even
smart.
know what you're talking about. You said the people that support the country are the people that play victim. Which one is more likely to commit the crime? Like I don't know. Like that's literally such a dumb question. Like I don't even think you hear yourself when you talk. So just because someone plays victim, they're gonna commit crimes versus someone that loves their country. These people that love their country, they're still committing crimes. So there's no direct correlation of those two. Like what are you talking about?
Um,
Like genuinely.
and I'm confident that you're actually going to get this question right. But somebody requested that I ask it. Can you tell me what 9 times 9 plus 29 is?
9 times 9 plus 29. Hold on.
Oh my god.
What is it? It's 110.
Can I ask,
That's wrong?
and once again, I'm not laughing at the answer. I'm laughing at the response time. If somebody just walked up to you and said, "What's 10% of 1,000?" Could you tell them
Yeah.
what is it?
10% of 1,000 is 100.
Okay, go ahead, girl. I
Yeah.
just, but to be fair, there's a lot of people with your mindset that cannot do second grade math.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I have a 4.2 GPA. So,
And you're still getting that
yeah. Yeah.
like a
I
side
know.
eye.
Yeah, but my grades say different.
I think brains
And you just
wise,
asked me those questions and I got them right. And
hundred
I
percent
don't I
to
don't
your
know what you're
credit,
trying
and
to prove with
that's why I
that.
said you're gonna get it right. That's why I said. But
So,
I will say this: I think brains wise, a check mark there. I think common sense wise, not that great.
I don't think okay, sure. You can say I don't have common sense. I don't think you have a capability to think
Hmm.
outside of the box. You don't have comprehension skills at
Well,
all.
elaborate. What didn't I comprehend?
You didn't comprehend. Like you're over here just looking from one point of view. You can't look at different point of views. You can't say, "Oh, this might be true." You can't say, "Oh, maybe if all these people are telling me this, if all these people feel this way, maybe there's some truth behind it." You're just like, "No, you guys are just stupid." Like, do you like what are you talking
But
about?
if you could get one point across to me right now, and I'm 100% listening, what am I missing? What am I missing? Because you
So
actually
you can't
go ahead.
recognize. Can you recognize that the way that this country was built, it was put other people ahead of other
Sure,
people or
no
other
problem.
people above.
100% acknowledge that Black people have had a horrendous history in this country.
And can you acknowledge that because of that history, how we move as a society can affect that?
Okay, I'm not okay. So my qualifying question for that would be, when does the victim card expire?
I would say the victim card expires when race is out the equation. I don't think race should be in our
But
government,
you
our
say
job
race is a made
applications,
up
all
concept.
that. What'd you say?
Wait, you say race is a made up concept.
It is. That's why I feel like it's so stupid that
Okay,
we
so
still
it's
use it to
out
this
of the
day.
equation. So wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I feel like us still using race to this day is it's stupid. It allows everyone to have a victim complex. It allows certain things for certain people to move a certain way and act like they're superior or act like they're inferior. Like it's so fucking stupid. That's why we're having all this divide. At the end of the day, we're all humans. Like race is just there to divide us.
I
Can
just
you
think.
can you
See,
agree?
I do get mixed messages where you say race is a made up concept, but then you're saying it's okay to use it to that there are people that are using it as an excuse. I just don't get it.
Yeah, so exactly. So since race is a made up concept, it is a made up concept. But because it exists so, hard in our society, like people use it on a day to day basis. It's used in our government. So it's kind of real in our society, but it's fake. Like it's not real. Like we just made it up.
Do you think there are more black people in this country that play victim for what happened to their ancestors, or more white people celebrating that their ancestors owned slaves?
I
What
don't know. I
happens
don't know.
more?
I don't have a
Really?
stat on
Really?
that.
You don't know?
I don't have a stat. I can't speak on that.
That
You
is
have a stat?
crazy. Uh, I I I can just tell you what happens here. Never once have I seen a white person come up here in the hundreds, thousands of people that have went through my lives over the last couple years. Not one white person came up here and celebrated that their ancestors owned
Well,
slaves.
you're talking about black
However,
people.
however, I've had hundreds of black people come up here, play victim, whine, bitch, moan, when once again it's 2025. Wake the fuck up. There's nothing that I can do that a black person cannot do in this country.
And I feel like that's where your ignorance comes in. Nobody is
Oh,
disagreeing with that fact. Well, at least I'm not
really?
disagreeing with that
Nobody's
fact.
disagreeing
I
with
said
it?
I corrected myself. If you were listening, I said I disagree with that fact. It's we can do everything a white person can do. When we're talking about the system, it's not just the government. You can look this up. Like the system doesn't just apply to the government. It's how we run as a society.
And once again, I asked you, give me an example of um, give me an example of how the system is racist. And
I explained it to you.
you rambled on about something. I said, "Are you talking about the gerrymandering?" You said no. Then I go and look it up. You are talking about the gerrymandering. So, is there
Okay.
anything else
Yeah, I
that?
gave you an example of white privilege.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I said this before. You want me to repeat myself again? Or you were
Yes,
not
please.
listening?
Yes,
So
please.
when I were talking about white privilege and I was talking about your prompt, how you're perpetuating the stereotype when there's already a negative stereotype, it's going to affect how people move in a society, especially based on what happened in the past. Black people are always deemed as violent, even though you, like you said, it's a small minority of black people doing these crimes. That's going to affect how a society is ran. It's systematically racist.
Uh, I'm just done with this conversation.
Okay.
I just and the thing
I
is,
don't think you can have it.
the good news is you sound very young, and you do not concern me that much, because my hope is that as you gain experience in this world, that you realize a lot of the shit that is said is bullshit. Now,
Right.
who does worry me is people like James. James is a grown ass
James
man.
was trolling you.
He's a grown
He
ass
was trolling
man
you.
spewing bullshit and cannot hold a conversation. And I think for a lot of people in this country, their hatred for Donald Trump overrides facts and reality. So it is what it is. Final word to you, and then I'm moving on.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, very good.
You can drop
Very,
me.
very wise. Final words. I'm done. I mean,
What's up, brother?
Brain, how are you, sir? Where are you from?
I'm from Tampa, Florida.
All right, what brings you up?
Yeah, man, I heard you up here talking about your facts about black people, but do you know the overall what's the number one gun death in America? The gun death
Uh,
rate in America? Why? What's the most people dying by guns in America? Do you know that fact?
no, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me. Tell me.
Do you know it's suicide by white men?
I did not know that.
Yeah, y'all killing yourselves more than
Okay.
black people killing each other. So y'all got way worse issues. You know who's
Okay.
still most in America? White people.
Uh,
You know,
okay.
you know how many millions compared to black people that's on food stamps? There's 176 million white people on food stamps compared
Mm-hmm.
to 16 million black people.
Wait,
Oh,
wait. How many million
you
white
know,
people? Wait, hold on. How many white people are on food stamps?
176 million. Unbelievable to you, right? In
Oh,
your
fuck
bubble,
yeah.
ain't it? Y'all poor as shit out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lying to yourself. So, and you
Too
want some
funny,
more
man.
facts? You know who dying every day off drugs?
I don't know. Tell me. I
White
feel.
people. Y'all fucked up, man. You worrying about our little gang violence we got going on? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
gang members killing each other. Yes, that's our issue. Y'all got way more issues. Y'all got suicide, and y'all killing each other too. Maybe at a lower rate, but y'all still killing each other.
Too funny, man.
And y'all people killing innocent people too, more than like black people. Black people is like some gang drug related issue most of the time.
Do you
Y'all
believe
just
the
be
shit that
doing
you
some
say?
crazy ass shit. Y'all just be stressed out, want to kill yourselves because y'all got the highest death rate, suicide rate, and y'all just do stupid shit and kill innocent people. Like what we got going on is a gang problem. Yeah, we acknowledge that. And guess what? Why is it so many black people doing? It shouldn't be no descendant of a slave doing better than any white person. Why is it so many poor ass white people in America?
And this is what I'm talking about, Brayden. I mean this sincerely. It's not just you. Like, I swear to you, if you are just walking in here, you would think that I interviewed Brain and spent an hour or gave him a script for him to come up and say this bullshit. Sir, do you believe everything that you're fucking saying?
Everything I said is a fact. What the fuck? I'm not gonna believe a fact. I'm not a MAGA dude. I don't believe bullshit.
Okay, so if I said to you, facts say that black people are responsible for over half the murders in this country, true or false?
I would concede that.
Okay. If I say true or false, every single crime line on any FBI report over the last, say, 8, 9 years, black people are committing at least 13% of each of those crimes. Facts or no facts?
13%.
Wait, your microphone is covered now.
I concede I concede to the murder because I said we got a gang problem. Now, do you concede to the rape
What? Once again,
and the child molestation?
sure, no problem. Okay,
Yeah, that's a terrible problem. So
but
we do
Brain,
got the murder. Do you know what like you said, the murder rate? What percentage of black people die every year from gang violence? What's
Brain.
that percentage?
Why
Is
is
it less than 1%?
Brain? Can you focus on me for a second?
I'm focusing.
Why is it that every single crime stat, black people are outperforming their population percentage of 13%? Why is it your response? That's just not your response. The majority of black people that come up here, you want to. It's like a deflection where you go to a crime where white people statistically, yes, commit more of it, yes, but it's still a crime because it's every crime where black people are performing more than 13% of it. Why does that make sense in your head to do?
Oh, it make plenty of sense.
Okay,
All right, so first of all, can we agree that the white man is the most violent person in history, like world history? Let's do
sure.
world history first. Let's break it down from world history first. Do you,
I have black friends that tell me that black people just came from the Caucasus Mountains
the,
just a
yeah,
couple hundred years ago.
but do you, well,
So
I'm
how we
talking
have
about
caught up
well,
and
written
exceeded you
history. What?
guys
Well,
in
I'm talking about in the
murders. I
white
mean,
man history, your history, the history
okay,
that you know. Do you concede that the white man is the most violent person in history, and it ain't close?
no, no, not at
What?
all.
Not at all.
No,
So you lie.
because
So you lie to yourself. Y'all,
well,
white, Adolf Hitler ain't white.
let's. I can't speak about what happened.
What's going on in Russia right
Okay.
now? White on white violence.
Wait, say that again.
White on white violence going on in Russia, Ukraine right now.
Okay, fair
They're
enough.
killing each other. Y'all are
Okay,
very violent.
okay,
Y'all the
fair
most
enough.
y'all Western civilization it's breeded off violence. Everybody got their violence from y'all. They learned the tactics that violence work. Your violence help y'all gain nations and wealth.
Okay.
And the white man ain't nothing without guns. Like, and it was guns. Y'all had the advantage y'all had was guns. Y'all took the Chinese gunpowder that the Chinese made, and y'all made these guns, and y'all went on a fucking rampage, killing people and dominating people that didn't know what the hell y'all had going on. Y'all just came with some crazy demon type shit. We living a peaceful life in Africa. Y'all come with some demon ass material, killing like y'all real demons now.
Do you think the black race is the supreme race?
We are the first race. Like, listen, all right, if we take away all the man-made shit built, like, and physically you got to survive on this earth, first of all, white people will be the first people gone. Y'all be out of here. Y'all can't even be in the sun too long. Y'all done.
But I have a
Y'all,
black
y'all,
friend.
y'all you need technology to survive in America, bro.
But let me tell you
You
this. I have
can't
a black.
survive this
Oh,
straight in
okay.
the heat, man.
But what I don't get is I have a black friend.
What's
I have
your black
two.
friend? If you got a black friend, I'll slap that motherfucker.
So you won't slap me. You'll slap my black friend.
Yeah, for being friends with you.
Why?
What the hell wrong with him?
Brain, I must tell you this. Let me confess something to you. There are black ladies that have come up into my life and called me a racist and called me all these horrendous things, but yet they're in my DMs and they tell me that I have jungle fever. Your thoughts?
I don't think you get pussy at all.
Oh, dang.
That's why you raise baiting black people. You think they fucking all the white girls because you can't get no pussy.
You think so? That's interesting. So,
Yeah.
do you, okay, fair enough. Um, what is something that
Hey,
I have
listen,
said?
when
What
I
can
heard you
you,
talking about,
wait, brain,
I heard you
stop,
talking about,
stop. Tell me something I've said that is racist.
let me tell you, man, I heard you talking about victimhood and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. You know who y'all president, the biggest victim in history? Like, that's where he gonna be going down at. The biggest victim in world history. And let me show you how bad white people is victims. Y'all feel y'all is the victim talking about people trying to replace y'all. Y'all are being replaced. What kind of
I'm so
that's the
sorry, sir.
next
The
level.
question was, brain.
The
You
next
said you
level
were going to slap
victimhood
my
right
black
there,
friends
boy.
because they're friends with me. What was the most racist thing that you have heard me say?
Well, I heard you say a lot of stupid shit. But
All
I
right,
don't
tell me the
consider. I
most
don't even
racist.
care if it was racist. I'm talking about stupid shit. I don't care about your racism. You can try to. I didn't know that. I care about stupid shit. You say a lot of stupid shit.
No problem. Tell me something that I said that was factually incorrect.
First of
Go
all,
ahead.
your chart is wrong.
Oh, okay, my chart is wrong. Okay.
Yeah, the most biggest failure is the white man in America. Think about this, man. It's like
Hmm.
why is it 176 million white people on food stamps? They never been oppressed.
So you're
They
saying
never
over
been
half the
nothing.
country? Do you know how many millions of people are in this
Man, you
country?
better look it up. Look it
Oh,
up.
fuck yeah. Okay, you're doing good.
Y'all pouring shit.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like, you lying to yourself on the internet.
Brain, just point blank, if you were to share this conversation with your, closest buddy, would he
Hmm.
say, Brain, you come off extremely intelligent, or what do you think?
I don't care how I come off real. I'm telling you facts. You can't say I'm lying.
Okay.
I don't care how you put it.
So once again, just let's be factually correct. Is there something that I have said that you could quote me where factual that I have said that is factually incorrect?
The biggest failures in the world are Muslim. Black Americans are the biggest success story. Let's get that clear straight. Like, we survived some shit. Y'all tried, but we came through that shit, bro.
All
Y'all,
right, so let's
y'all the biggest
recap.
failure. Your slavery attempt failed. Y'all got killed.
Okay.
Y'all got white people killing each other. Y'all to stop the slavery shit.
Do you
Like,
know
that was the biggest
do you know
failure
who
in history.
Yakub is?
That was the biggest failure in history. The Confederate attempt to take over America. Y'all
Okay.
some failures, bro. Your
Yes, we're
party
the
is a
failures.
bust. And look at your leader right now, Donald Trump. This is the best the white man got to offer right now, Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Think about y'all leader, bro. We had Barack Obama. Y'all have Donald Trump.
Well, some
Compare
people
them
say
two as
Donald Trump
men.
is the first black president.
Compare
True
them
or
two
false?
as compare them two as men.
Okay.
Like compare them two. This what y'all representing, y'all. Donald Trump. I ain't even got to tell you the detail. You know Donald Trump person. You can lie and say and act like he's anything but a dumbass. I don't know what you think he is. What you tell these people when you lie to yourself and vote for this motherfucker.
The crazy thing is I've had people with $9.14 in their bank account come up and call one of the richest people on this planet dumb. Like, is that crazy or no?
I mean, he was born rich. I mean, like he was born rich.
Is
He
that
failed at
ironic
everything.
or?
Yeah, he was born rich, bro. He was
Oh,
born.
okay.
We ain't had the opportunity to be born rich.
Oh,
You probably was born with a better opportunity than us. You know, just because I hope your parents that wasn't under oppression built generational wealth for you. There was a lot of us where our people couldn't do that. You know what I mean? So now we just starting, and we already doing it better than a lot of white people. It's sad. It's kind of sad how bad the white man doing while they talking about black people this, black people that, while y'all dying every day off drugs. Y'all killing yourself at more than anything, more than gang members killing each other. You're killing yourself. And I know school shooters is a small percentage, but y'all doing that. You got random motherfuckers doing that crazy shit.
Brain,
What's
I'll be honest.
y'all
I
got
think,
real issues.
Brain, you are the poster boy for Black America, right?
Right.
To me, just I get very frustrated, and I tend to say mean things when I get frustrated. So I'm trying really hard not to, but I can't help but just
Brother, you was
what?
talking crazy to that girl. You can talk crazy to me too. I
No,
can tell.
no, Brain. No, I don't. See,
Right.
I try really hard to like restrain myself.
You was being nice and respectful. Now you can't handle a real nigga.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah. You fluttering and stuttering.
You think I'm the one fluttering and stuttering?
Yes.
That's
You
interesting.
right.
But the craziest thing that
You
you've said.
feel like
Oh,
Charlie Kirk. Look at Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was sitting up there talking about black violence and got shot in the
right.
neck.
Look at all the black people murdered this
Got shot
weekend
in
in
the neck by a
Chicago. Look
white
at them.
boy.
Look
Why
at
you
them.
talking about black violence?
Gotcha. Look at
Yeah,
all the
you
black
just
people
like
murdered in
him.
Chicago. Regardless, Brain, the thing I can't I don't know, I always get I don't know, a little tickled by whenever black people come up and give the perception that they are the supreme race, right?
No, you
There are black people that come up here and say that they were the first people in America, they were the original
I don't
Americans.
care about all that. I
Uh,
look at
how
people.
the fuck is it that you guys were the original and you let some walk on rookies, the white folk,
Yeah,
end up owning your asses?
I just told you.
How'd that happen?
Didn't I just
That's
tell
like Kobe running the Lakers and some white boy walks onto the team and says, I own you now. How does that make sense, Brain? How does that work? How'd that
I
work?
just I just told you how it happened.
Oh, I did not hear you. Go ahead, Brain.
Guns. I been told you that. Guns.
Okay.
Without guns, the white man is nothing. Why you think y'all go crazy about the Second Amendment?
We was kings and
Yeah,
shit.
y'all is nothing. Y'all was nothing without guns. Y'all came with guns and took over. Yes, guns. Nothing physical, nothing like y'all had guns. Y'all was shooting people from long range and doing all kind of crazy shit with guns. Yes, and natural, regular people didn't know what the hell y'all had going on. We were just trying to live, and y'all came with that crazy shit. Yes, I told you that.
Oh my god, Brain.
Y'all was shit without guns. Why you think y'all cry about the Second Amendment right now? Y'all would go, bro. Y'all what? Y'all can't fight. Y'all claim to be smart, but y'all not. Y'all just steal people on shit. If you want to be y'all not the smartest people on earth. The Asians are. Y'all not the physically strongest people on the earth. The niggas are. So what are y'all really but some stealing motherfuckers?
You think
Y'all
it's
ain't really invented. I don't believe none of y'all history because we got Christopher Columbus. We know he lied for a fact. He discovered some shit. So I don't really believe none of y'all history. Y'all whole shit based off stealing and shit.
Brain, listen. I don't even know where to go with this conversation. I do find it ironic though that Black people. There are some black people where they think they're supreme, but yet they ended up being owned. And then they sit there and they act like they're supreme today, but yet getting held back by the white man. I don't get that either.
I don't care about no hold back. Y'all held our ancestors back, but we fought through that. Yeah, we did. But it's
So is
still
any
like
white man holding you back today?
no. But look, I see the DEI for white. Like, hey, do you think affirmative action was needed? Do you think affirmative action was needed?
No, no,
You don't think that was needed, right?
no.
Now, and I'll tell you, all you got to do is go look at a NBA team in the 50s, and you'll see why that shit was mandatory.
Okay, that
Y'all
makes
bunch of
sense.
mediocre white boys that don't even deserve to be in the league.
You don't think
They
Larry
in the
Bird deserved
NBA,
to
but
be in
this
the
nigga
NBA?
it won with
Stop it,
glasses
brain.
on.
Stop
Like,
it, brain. Don't embarrass yourself. You don't think Larry Bird deserved to be in the NBA?
no, that's the 80s. I'm talking about the 50s. It's an all-white team. Not one black person in sight.
Where are all the black
No,
people?
I'm using the NBA because y'all like to associate NBA with black people. So I want you to go look at a 1955 NBA team and tell me affirmative action wasn't needed. Yeah, y'all was a bunch. Y'all without laws and guns, without the law on y'all side and guns, y'all really useless.
If I took a pen and marked in the middle of California and went all the way across to the East Coast, the Atlantic Ocean, and sent all the black people down south, all the white people stay north, how long before the black burns? Or the
What?
south burns? How long until the black people just burn that motherfucker to the ground like it's a George Floyd protest?
Are y'all still stuck on that George Floyd 2020 thing, huh? We
I
ain't
mean,
did nothing. You ain't really did nothing similar since.
all
But
right. Let me
y'all
ask
did
you.
way
Let me
worse
ask
after.
you. Let me ask you a more simple question. Would the South thrive?
Yes,
Okay, and what makes you confident in that?
because if you look at our poverty rate, what is our poverty rate? What is the black poverty rate percentage? What our black poverty rate? Is it?
I don't know. You're the grown ass man that
No,
came up here and told me
you tell me, Mr.
176 million white
Percentile,
people are
Mr.
on food stamps.
You know the murder rate. What's the poverty rate?
Just give me. Okay, no problem. Give me a
Give me the
Give me a
percentage.
city.
You the percentage guy.
Give me a city that has majority black people that is thriving. Just a single U.S. city.
I mean, I don't go researching that shit.
Okay.
But we got black cities thriving. Stone Mountain for one.
Where? I'm so sorry. What's the city?
Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain.
Yeah,
Where's that at?
that's near Atlanta. Majority black.
Okay, and what's going well there?
They're pretty successful. Everybody
Okay,
pretty.
in which way? So successful, I've never fucking heard of it. But that's fine. Tell me more.
You only look for the negative things in black people, bruh. You is you like you
Well,
you
don't get
only
tied
look for
down by
negative.
me. Focus on this is your
You
chance to
don't even
talk
know
to
our
everybody
poverty
about
rate.
the positivity that's going on. Tell us of the city and how it's thriving. Go ahead.
No, they everybody. It ain't a high violence is low, and they just chilling, getting money, working. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, shit. What? Just like any other neighborhood. It's plenty of neighborhoods like that. You only focus on the inner city, but where it's a big population, bro. Listen, any place you go where there's a big population, you're gonna have a high poverty rate, a high crime rate, and you're gonna have high everything. You're gonna have high wealth too. That's a city. That's how cities work. Everything with more people gonna have more everything. Y'all too dumb to realize that.
What's going well for the black community in America today?
We made it through y'all bullshit.
We made
We
it through y'all
made
bullshit.
it through y'all bullshit. We
So
striving
now
now.
we have to put up with y'all bullshit
You don't
of
have to put
playing
up.
victim.
You got plenty of all white states. Go to Nevada.
Uh, Nevada. Okay, no problem. You were, and that's what I'm saying. Brain is. I know you're not really, and that's why I'm trying to just stay calm. and not get on your fucking neck because the bullshit that you're spewing. And this goes back to the nice young lady that I was speaking to
Yeah,
prior.
yeah, you think that her
That's
heart.
the problem, Brain. People like you are the problem. You have no fucking clue what the fuck is going on in this country.
You up here, damn, taking advantage of young girls, man. Spitting that racist dumb shit, man. You fucked up. You a
Well, to
fucked
be
up.
fair, I let that young girl spew her bullshit, and
Right.
I thought I was pretty respectful of towards her.
Respect.
Okay, and I'm trying really hard, Brain, not to get on your fucking neck with the
Get on my
bullshit that
neck.
you're
That's what I'm telling you.
spewing.
George Floyd
Okay,
me,
Brain,
baby.
that's
George
you're
Floyd
the
me. Where you
problem.
at?
You're the problem in this fucking country, Brain.
Who the
People like you
problem?
need to wake the
You got
fuck
to.
up. Get an education. Learn how to do second grade math. I'm
I can
sending
do
out
any math you asking them
flashcards
easy ass questions
for
that you
black
probably didn't learn.
Americans free of charge. I'm sending out fucking flashcards.
Look, he
Get me
mad
a
as shit.
P.O. box. I'll fucking send them to you.
He mad as shit. Hey, don't
I,
kick me yet, buddy. Now listen. Now you do some quick math, nigga. What is 100 times 100?
Tell me, Brain.
No, you tell me. Now you had to think.
Well, Brain, you can't ask a question if you don't
No,
know
you got
the
no. You
answer.
don't supposed to say it without thinking.
Hey,
Like when you
Brain,
ask
can
some
I tell you
easy ass
something?
say,
Brain, I'll let me tell you in a sincere way. What happens is the reason why I never answer questions is because there's so many people that come up here. You could ask me what day of the week it is, and I won't even answer. And the reason why I do that is there's so many people that are triggered by my photo, and they come up here and they want to fire off a whole bunch of shit, and they have no clue. Just like the young girl, and once again, I was respectful towards her. She comes up here and she wants to tell me how the system is racist, and then I say, okay, well, elaborate. She has no clue what the fuck I'm talking about.
that's the
So that's
easiest,
why I don't answer questions, Frank.
bro. That's the easiest. Like you think our system literally had laws of slavery. What are you talking about? Like,
Of
yeah,
course,
they changed it, but we had laws of slavery in America. The fuck is wrong with you?
Brain. There
That's
was a
how ignorant
time
you is.
Brain,
You
there was
think
a time where my people were telling your people to get the fuck out into the cotton fields and pick some cotton. There were a
yeah.
time where my people were telling your people, get to the back of the fucking bus, right?
And guess what
That
happened?
is no longer the case, Brain.
Why?
It's
Because the
done. It's
laws,
over.
only because the laws changed and now y'all too scary. Y'all scary. Now y'all really scary. The laws changed and y'all can't do that shit. And now y'all
What,
too
you being
scared
afraid
to
of the
do it.
white man?
So now y'all pussy
Oh, so
without the
Brain,
law on
you're
your
afraid of the
side.
white man.
I'm not scared of none of you bitches
Not a scared.
at all.
I think you're afraid of the white man.
Anything I'm telling you now, I would say to your face. Will you do that to me? Nope. Because you scared. You think we valid. But I'll just debate you though. But you'll be too scared to say
You
this
think
shit.
if we met in person and had a debate face to face, that I wouldn't laugh right in your fucking face with the bullshit that you say?
What?
I would laugh right in your face with the
Yeah,
bullshit
you'll
that
laugh
you
and
say.
call for security or something. And I ain't never
Not
talking to
call for security because I'm a scared.
you.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here, Brain.
for real. I already see it. I know you.
Brain, on the scale of 1 to 10, how high are you on
I'm
this
high. I'm
beautiful
smoking. I
Sunday?
was smoking this whole debate.
Okay, so you're high as fuck.
I've been smoking this whole time I'm talking to you. Swear to
I
God.
got you. Okay, well, I appreciate that. So you're high as fuck. It is what it is. All right, Brain, final word to you, sir.
Yes,
Brain?
sir. Oh, my
Final
final.
word to you. You get back to your
Okay.
weed.
I think you need to, man, like, get your shit together. Stop spreading this false black propaganda because y'all got your own issues. Yes, black people got issues, but y'all issues bad. Y'all got a pedophile as y'all president. Y'all voted for a known pedophile. You can lie to yourself and say he ain't, but he's a pedophile, and y'all voted for him as a president. White people have big issues in America. The country they thought they built, they the biggest victims in America. Talking about they getting replaced. What kind of victimhood shit is that? What
Well,
the
to be
fuck?
fair, you guys are the one playing victim.
No, you the biggest victim. Like Donald Trump and his minions are victims. Everyone, they was treated unfairly. They was treated unfairly.
I'm going to be
Unfairly.
honest. I'm treated pretty
What
fucking
the
well.
hell? Y'all the softest people I ever seen. Y'all not men. Y'all not alpha men. Y'all like better bitches. Y'all pawns. Y'all getting used by billionaires. Like y'all gonna be invited to see him do his first dance with his pearls on in the ballroom. You gonna miss that dance. They're gonna be nothing but billionaires. You can't afford to get in there, bitch.
That is
But
crazy.
you proud of this shit. You proud of this shit we got going on, man? What the hell is wrong with
Yes.
y'all, man?
The
White
only
America
way
got
Trump could make
y'all let
America truly better and more great again is if I took the three groups on my screen here, Muslims, Democrats, and Black Americans, not all of them, just the ones that are not in touch with reality, facts, and common sense. If I could wave a magic wand and get rid of all of them, America would be truly great again. But instead, we have a lot of dumbasses, not only in this broadcast, but throughout this country, that they're lost as fuck. That's simple.
okay. But I think it's
It's not
crazy.
okay. It's not okay, brain. It's not okay.
This man doing anything he want, and y'all don't care. This man, y'all went crazy about some Confederate statues getting replaced and put in a museum, but don't give a damn about that whole East Wing that Theodore Roosevelt built get knocked down.
I encourage anybody to,
That's
and this
crazy.
is where, brain, and I mean this sincerely, this is where I blame the media. Go back and watch a CNN report about when Obama was doing construction
He
and the
didn't do the construction.
gleefulness
He did
that
renovation.
that nice CNN reporter
Wrong.
showed. Because CNN and MSNBC, that they have a stick up their ass about it. That gives a green light to complete morons to spew and echo their bullshit. So it is what it is, brain.
No. First of all, Obama got from Bush, a Bush approved Congress to renovate and fix the electrical system and things that was outdated and needed renovations. It wasn't even Obama plan. It was George Bush's Congress that
God,
approved this
stop, stop,
before
stop. Why
he
was he
took
doing it?
office.
Why was he doing it 2
Everything
years
man
after
can
he
do
got
is a
sworn in?
lie. A lie, bro. You try to lie to people that don't know facts.
Oh, okay, brain.
That was
No
a
problem.
bold-faced lie, man. Stop lying to people.
But brain, in all seriousness, do you think Americans care more about the construction at the White House or the fact that Walmart's CEO went on ABC and said prices are down for Thanksgiving this year? Do you think more Americans care about that or the construction done at the White House?
If it's true, they're gonna care about prices getting low, but I believe it when I see it. I just went and bought some beef the other day to make some spaghetti, and the beef was $17 fucking.
I
And
got
I,
you.
the
So
last time
once
I
again,
bought it,
Brain, I will take the word of the Walmart CEO. If you click the link in my
but you
bio,
need to take the
go to
word.
my YouTube, Brain. I posted a video. It's the second video. The Walmart CEO says, "Look, prices are the cheapest they've been in 6 years for turkey, and their little package deal that they have is the cheapest ever they have offered, and it's
Bruh,
down about
I
twenty
believe it when I
percent versus
see
last
it,
year."
but
Okay,
I
no
just
problem.
went
Once again,
and bought
Brain,
two
I'm
pounds
going to
of beef
trust the Walmart
for
CEO
17.
over
I
what
trust a
Brain
consumer, man, that
says.
ain't gotta lie to you about nothing. I just went and bought 2 pounds of beef. I was about to make some.
Well, you
I
did
made
say
some spaghetti.
176. Go ahead,
I
finish your
paid
thought. Final word to you, and then I'm
$17.
done with this conversation. Holy fuck.
$17,
Final
buddy.
word to you, sir. No more conversation. Just good. Take your last swing at it.
I want to say, man, it was good talking to you, debating you. You know, I'm glad you didn't kick me. Uh, but you got to get your facts straight before you be up here lying for likes and whatever you getting, whatever you gaining off this shit. There's at least be
No problem,
factual
Brain.
with it.
Tell me just one
Don't
quick
be like,
thing.
don't be like
Brain,
Charlie
tell me
Kirk.
one thing that I said that was factually incorrect, please.
Just don't be like Charlie Kirk, man. And you focusing on black
Brain, once
issues, talking
again,
about
you
black
can't.
this, black
All
that,
right, Brain.
and
Final
getting
word.
killed by the white man. The white man
You're
is
not
killing
killed.
you. The billionaires killing you right now. The white man is fucking you right now. Your own
Mm.
people fuck you right now. Why don't white crime is like 80-something%? Get y'all shit together, bruh.
All right, bro. It's the white folk that needs to get it together. All right, very good. Brain, be good,
Okay,
brother. Enjoy
thank
your
you.
Sunday, okay?
All right, you too, bruh.
All right, be good. Listen to me. James thought I would kick him. That guy said, "Thank you for not kicking me." There's nobody that talks to more opposition than I do. I have zero problems talking to opposition. My problem is when these three groups of people refuse to acknowledge facts. That's my problem. I will say this. I started up this live for one reason. Whenever I am on camera, okay, and James, I'm on camera every night, but whenever I'm on camera, I never acknowledge the comments. And it was brought to my attention that there was somebody that is known, I guess, among some people, that had a problem with the shit that I was saying in the previous live. And I was hoping their bitch ass would show back up here because I looked back at their comments. I looked back at the comments that they made in the last live, from calling me a Nazi to it's a shame that you support Israel. And I was hoping their bitch ass would be here because they said at one point that he's not letting me up. And I was hoping that they would be the first one here and to confront me on whatever the fuck their issue is. But of course, nothing. Nothing. And I wish I took it on this phone, the screenshots of the nonsense that was said by them. So it is what it is. But I appreciate you guys coming by. Fly Low, I appreciate you. I'm here. Can I come up? Who the hell are you? It's a damn shame. Wait, Dana. And I started up this live from bed, hoping that Z Justice would show his face after he, for some reason, felt okay to call me a neo-Nazi and to criticize people that I guess were enjoying the previous live. So it is crazy to me. And my initial question to one person that I trust on this app was, who the fuck is he close with? Who is he cool with? Because that usually has an impact on how they do things, how they operate in here. All right, I'm done with this live. Once again, Steelers game tonight. If you're going to the Steelers game, click on my YouTube. There's a million ways to contact me. Notify me right away because I will be there. Go Steelers. Enjoy. It's 12:40. So NFL Sunday kicks off in 20 minutes. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to bed for a little bit. I don't give two fucks about any game that happens. I want the Ravens to lose. Lamar isn't playing yet again. All right, I'm going to bed. Click the link in my bio. Follow me on YouTube. I love you all. Go Brain. Yes, Brain did so well. I'll be on later on tonight, though. Love you all.